Why do you never use the cry?
I'm like,
I don't know.
No, I just wasn't sure what
You,
you were
you called me cute.
Come on. I was in your head. I could see you have many emotions.
Bruh.
hopefully my controllers don't screw
The
up
happy
anymore.
one.
They probably will, but...
Chance be like.
Yeah. No,
His
there's
controllers
one that's like
exploded.
the big circle, and it had like the little water of it.
It's happening
I
again.
saw
I
it.
mean, I've had
in
some
your
hard
head.
Oh god,
controllers
what are you
for
doing?
a
Oh
while.
god.
I haven't done that yet.
Because I have smug.
I don't know what happened. All I
Okay,
know is that
respawn?
his controllers
Nope,
exploded.
That's a little taller than 8 feet.
Nope, that didn't work.
Sorry.
Let me
Let's
check.
try
Little bit
reset
taller than
avatar. Maybe that'll work.
That is not right.
No, that didn't work. Oh, there we go.
It looks like
Oh, now you're down
giant
again.
circle
Why does
eyes
that
with a
happen?
little bit of tears underneath.
I don't know. It's
There we
weird.
go. Okay.
I'm assuming it has to do something with the climbing mechanic.
Probably.
If you
Probably.
could see my screen, I know you can't, but I've.
Did you get to use that one finally? Because I remember you talking
Nope.
about you were going to use it for the
I was on a
April Fool's.
module
No?
the entire time.
I could see the tears
Wait, are we-
inside your
Are
head.
we
Did
doing
you not
April
like
Fool's
go through the
Day
module
or
with it?
No.
Because I remember you saying
No.
you were going to try and do it.
Because it's
Oh,
a
okay.
in-canon module. All the modules were canon, so...
That's good.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You have crying eyes.
Unfortunate.
So
Oh,
I
wait,
didn't
you were
have
talking
it
about yesterday.
a chance to be so... Yep.
You would disable your own
Mm.
tears.
Damn.
If it is,
Well, on the on the other hand, it's still a model.
No. Oh no.
You'll have
Sorry.
for next time.
Yep.
We'll get those things
What the fuck? Why did I launch
So
myself?
Dragon X flying off.
I'm pretty much
By the way.
committed to,
turn into a milkworm.
Oh, I need to show them this.
Partial milkworm man.
Mm-hmm.
Shinobi.
The milkworm.
It must be from.
Yeah.
Everyone's becoming a slime.
Apparently, you can have your crying
It's slime time,
The-
don't you know?
Slime time. Okay, well if it's slime time.
Yeah.
So many people have been calling me cute. I'm half tempted to like get the dress without the armor.
Yeah.
And just do a better recoloring.
The leg. Oh god.
Michael Myers would be so good.
Hello?
That's not the right avatar either. God damn it.
Just got launched, boy.
Drop myself there.
There you go. Now,
There we go.
I'm glad we got to watch that. I had never seen that, so I'm glad.
I mean,
This is your Joker moment.
he would actually.
Oh,
This guy's the biggest
it's
Joker
yours?
fan.
I thought I was gonna be Joker today. Oh, dang it.
Oh, you can.
Go.
I could actually use this as a slime character.
Listen,
Wait, I'll be
Yeah,
Harley.
you could.
Hey there, Puddin'.
All I'm going to say
Mr. J.
Mr. J.
How you doing, Mr. G?
Mr. Goons.
I might use it if I need a silent character.
I thought you were doing your Joker, not your Mr. Penguin, Mr. J.
Oh,
I can't.
that's where the mouth is. It's so tiny, but also so very not mouth tiny. Like what?
It's like a bootleg Perot.
Ah, gotcha.
You should.
What?
Oh my god, I can't even
Hi.
think of his voice. I can't think of the Joker.
After I do something else, might just start doing tarot readings for shits and giggles.
Something like that, kind of.
In game or?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
just be like, haven't heard anybody ask about this deck of cards. Why not?
The Joker.
And then she can be an absolute tarot nerd.
And I'm gonna be like, is tarot a vegetable?
Man, I
Yeah,
Some men won't.
you're lucky you're a door.
There were a lot of Kit Kat rolls.
That's what I came
God damn it.
Too, and I came over to a thing about Joker and everything
Grogu
else.
King. God.
I found a couple things, Al.
Joker joking. What's up?
What are you
I found a
doing?
couple things.
I
Small.
have no plans for anything
Oh my
silly.
god. Yeah, I guess there's.
Oh, you mean for,
I'm gonna be a.
for like a gender swap thing?
Sleepy.
Yep.
Yeah, he hasn't. He has basically been sleeping just the entire day yesterday.
Themswick, finally.
Themswick.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's alright.
Adorable.
Yeah, I'll go. I need to see if I can actually download that slime model.
This one's customizable.
Can I make the hair gray?
That's
That
even
might
more
work.
adorable.
That is tiny.
That might
Oh,
work.
damn.
I've actually got
That might work.
You've been
I
tagged
know
though.
that I can do that somewhat silly. I can do this voice and actually
For science?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Tagged for science.
You're in the shadows as well.
I cross. I don't want to do that as Ace.
Hello.
though.
I'll keep that in mind.
Because it's going to be hard to do the third
Oh
person
my.
speak with that.
Can you just take this
Yes,
one
hello.
and just give it a boob slider?
Your neck just snapped towards him in a very unnatural way, and it just made it so much funnier.
I always got the hair here. I was just gonna
That's
put
the
it up
charm.
here, and that's female says one. That was gonna be. That was
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
consider.
go.
I was gonna consider
Yeah.
the bed.
I love this whole thing of the gender bed thing.
That is so
I
good.
have to change nothing on Ace, so because she's half
I also
four,
got
she's going
female
to look the
gracious.
same either way.
Finally.
She could have a baby.
Nice, that one.
But
I could see it.
Only if
I
there's
could see it.
golden teeth.
Okay, I'm going into
Leroy
it.
doesn't give me the option for good beard.
No,
It just gives me
but
little
there
lines,
is this.
and it looks so
Disgusting
stupid.
gold.
I'm recording, right? Yes.
Are you no fucking don't do this to me.
My backpack on again. Ugh. You stop doing that. What happened to Chant? He's still sleeping. Chance? Chance? Hello?
He doesn't seem to react to your pushing him, but he's still breathing.
Still. Chance. Chance.
Well, the hands doesn't seem to make him react all too much, so you might need something else to be able to wake him up.
That's not gonna work. I better not. Where is everyone? Hello?
Good morning.
Hello. I have a little bit of a problem.
What's wrong, Jasper?
Do you know Chance? They are new, and they arrived the other day, but they're not waking up.
Chance? Do you know what they look like?
Yeah, they're a big monster dog. Like blue and gray and green. They wear a hoodie.
Chance.
I think that's what they called it.
I don't remember someone by that name. The other person, I can't remember is her name though, so maybe that's the same person. But I thought I made someone a cloak that was like that.
No, this is something I brought with
The
them.
stork is back.
The stork?
Hmm.
The stork is a real
Over
thing.
in the water. Well, yeah, they're a bird.
Oh, hi, Nirka. What you looking at? Who's that?
The stork.
A stork?
Mm-hmm.
This is... I don't like that I can't tell from this. It is a stork.
Mm-hmm. What was going on with the Chance person then? Just that they aren't awake yet?
They're not waking up. No, I can't wake them up. They've been asleep all day yesterday, and I don't know what's going on.
Huh. Well, some people sleeps in a lot, and other people go on walks and things, so I don't worry about it too much, but if you want to, you could always, like, put a...
I mean, I fell asleep yesterday as well, so...
You could put a little flyer
I
up on the
prefer to get
message
up
board,
earlier.
and then maybe they'll read it if they're just awake at a different time than you know?
Okay.
Good morning, Sky. Good morning,
morning.
Crimson.
I'm gonna ask Jojo about it. Since Chance has been sleeping at the bed and breakfast.
It is, I'll go.
Hello.
Sure.
Were you cleaning
Possible.
yourself in the bird bath?
Precipitate.
Just washing out the worst of night the grime, you know. Oh, not a bird.
The character people only just now started showing up, so you're probably gonna have to wait a few more minutes.
I'm cool with that.
Hey, Jasper.
Hey, has Chance been asleep since the day he got here?
You know, that's a good question.
I started to get
No,
worried about
actually,
him.
no,
And I went up there. He's not waking up.
Have you tried water?
I can't carry water in my hands. I wanted to use a cup, but I can't reach them. I don't want to climb on the. I don't want to climb on the furniture either, because that I might knock it down.
Fair enough. Don't worry about it. I can get you a cup. And on the plus side, since he's here and he has a sundial, he's not dead.
Yeah.
I think.
He's still breathing.
Actually, I don't know if the sundial stops from, like, natural causes. Yeah.
I've heard it doesn't, but you know, he's still breathing, so you know,
Okay. Oh. Go ahead and actually wait. No, I can just use the water here.
you sure you want to use that? We're just gonna splash it on him.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just go and boil some more.
Okay.
Here you go. Try that.
Just gonna splash water on your face. Chance?
Oh, hello?
Hey.
Why am I wet?
I just splashed you with water. Sorry. You weren't waking up.
Wait, how long have I been asleep for?
Since the day you got here.
How long is that?
2 days?
Okay. Go and get the cookies ready.
Ugh.
No leftover, so.
And you went to bed the first day you got here, and then you were asleep all day yesterday. Do you?
He seems very exhausted still, even though he just woke up. Ugh.
Are you okay?
No, I feel weaker than usual.
Huh?
It happens.
I don't.
How?
Weak floorboards or something kind of bending.
I'm not sure.
Fucking carpenter around
Here, can hear his
Anyway,
stomach start rumbling.
I got some
Wait
shit
a
to
minute.
do, but figured I'd check and see how you were doing on the thing.
I think I know.
After the cookies are done
wait.
in America's service, I will be doing a thing.
It's never made that noise before.
Alright.
Huh?
Maybe it'll be a
Gotta.
good treat after
What do you mean? My stomach makes that noise every time I'm hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Also,
guess
I
you're
got
just a little.
Fizwick over here trying to
You
do
don't know
some
what
kind of
hungry is?
experiment on me. Hopefully that doesn't, kill me or turn me into.
I've never had to eat.
I was gonna say a newt, but
I mean,
What?
I got newts in
if
the
it's
family.
I haven't
happens
eaten
in the
anything
city, then it should be
before. Really?
That's a good
Or in the
point.
town, I
will
suppose.
ins-
Well, you're in the
I'll
perfect
insist you do
place.
whatever experiment in town.
If it can be done in town, because I don't know how he's planning.
Maybe
to do
you
it,
also
whatever he's
need
doing.
water. Is your throat dry?
That's a good point. How is it you never go to the forest and you thought of this and I didn't?
A little bit.
Oh no! Listen,
No,
I've
yeah.
played too many goddamn games, and I am too much of a geek and a nerd. I think outside the box.
Hey,
Maybe that's
he's
my
awake
problem. I
now,
spend a
but
lot of time playing racing games.
he actually needs some water now to drink this
Oh.
time.
All right, well, do you still have the cup on you? Here, I'll go ahead and give him some water.
Take care of this. I gotta go see Fizwick.
Okay.
How you doing,
Good luck.
Jasper?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
Here you go.
Thank you. Apparently, he's never had food before.
I will change that as soon as I get back. I need to go take a dip and see if I can clear up this slight headache I keep having.
Okay. Oh, you good?
Ugh. I feel terrible.
Sit down again. Unless you just want to stand. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, maybe actually sit down. Yeah, how about over here?
Well, this is a new experience.
Here's a glass of water. Do you know how to drink?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
He just drinks it all down in one fell swoop.
Oh.
Okay. I feel slightly better.
Jojo's gonna get you some food as soon as she gets back. Just taking a dip in the water again. Since she's a shark, she needs to be wet.
Right. Yeah.
Now then,
Do you want more?
how's cookies looking? They are good. All right.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Get a plate for all of them.
Well, maybe you might want some with your food. Water helped him. Thinking you could probably use water with the food, and depending on what you give him.
Okay. Let's see. What could I do? Oh, I know. Let me just put these cookies aside. And that way I have the full stove to work with. Yep. And that. I'm going to make him a bit of a staple breakfast that is very affordable, very cheap, very easy to make. Mm-hmm. And then...
I don't really know what you mean by affordable and cheap.
When it comes to buying it for currency. Or with currency. So, think of like if Miss Fox were to be in town and she would be selling it specifically for only gold.
Okay.
Or what have you. It is very easy to pay for this item because of how small of an amount it costs. That's what I mean by affordable and cheap.
Okay.
Cheap. Yeah, cheap because you don't have to pay too much, and affordable because a lot of people can afford to pay it and have that food.
Okay.
And a lot of it is because it's a very simple meal.
Do you want to refill this glass real quick so he has something to drink with the food?
Sure. Thank you.
Take it back up to him.
Actually, you know what I'll do? I will... This will be full of milk. There we go. Actually, I should probably put a little bit of milk in here, too. There we go. Make it a little creamy.
So can I take this down?
If you want, sure.
Okay.
It should be a little filling, and then I'll give you the bowl once it's done. Shouldn't be too long.
Here's a glass of milk. Maybe, unless you're really, really thirsty, save it for your food.
I can wait.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I don't know. This is all new to me.
How are you feeling exactly?
There we go.
Because I'm feeling tired.
There we go.
Like I have no energy. Yeah, that's the same thing. And I feel all out of strength. Like I could barely lift anything right now.
It sounds like you're just.
If I tried, I probably couldn't even lift you.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm sure you could still lift me, but I think it's from just waking up and not having food. That's what it sounds like.
without any warning, he tries to pick you up.
Fruits.
Oh.
They look like half-fruit fruits. I didn't see them.
But
very
he's
often
not
since
doing
I was just walking
really
around
anything.
the library as I turned the corner, but
No,
I feel
no,
like I
no,
might
I
have
don't
seen
think
them
so.
a few days ago, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, I think I saw them a few days ago. And they just wandered through.
I don't know how you used to get your
They've been here
energy.
for a few moments and then left.
Normally you get energy from food.
Usually by the end of the day, I don't remember ever falling asleep, but I did get to be in the test tube that I was in a whole lot of my time. He only took me out whenever I needed to, like, do an experiment for him or anything like that.
I'm gonna go to the market and see if
I wonder
everything's
if
okay.
it's
I wanted to let you know since you're the, food person.
I wonder if that's how you got your energy.
Yeah.
I hope you've had a good morning as well.
Oh, I will be.
Not sure.
And I plan to be.
You around?
Also, if you get
I'm
hungry,
gonna check on Jojo.
I do have some oatmeal down here, already made.
Ooh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, let me go ahead and... Here. Here it is. She just hands you the bowl with the spoon in it.
Oh, what is this?
It's called oatmeal.
I'll have to try it sometime.
Yeah. If you want, I have more on the stove.
Sure. Let me get this to Chance first.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. It's a big bowl of oatmeal with a spoon. Do you know how to use this spoon?
I do not. No.
Well, it's a scoop. So you pick it up with the round end, and then scoop it into your mouth, and then dip it back in, scoop into your mouth, like a shovel.
Shovel.
You know, the thing you used to dig in dirt?
I don't know it, actually.
Oh.
Here. I'll put yours right here.
No, by the description of it, I think I know what you mean.
I'm telling him what a spoon is.
It's a basic food. Yeah. A device for
He
shoveling
seems
food
to have
into your
very, very big bags under his eyes.
Yeah, you look like you need something in you. And as you taste it, it's creamy, savory, and sweet.
Very
Well, that's really good.
Creaminess comes from the milk. Savoriness comes from a little bit of extra salt. And then the sweetness from some sugar. It's really simple.
As fast as you made it, it has to be. But it's really, really good.
Mm-hmm. That's why it is one of the I'd say the fan favorites of my world. Just because it is very easy to make, quick to make, very affordable. Not as simple as some other things, because some people like different things, but usually a good breakfast food.
The spoon is very tiny, though. I might as well just do this instead. He just picks up the entire bowl and just chugs it
Well,
down.
I mean, fair enough.
Oh.
I'll have to remember to get you a bigger spoon.
You
And
gotta.
as he puts it down, it's all empty.
You got some on your face.
Do.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
that's
a little spot right here.
right here. Right here.
It Right there, right there. Okay, there you go. You got it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Ugh. I can't believe I was asleep for 2 days.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to bother you, but at the same time, I was starting to get concerned.
Ugh. Yeah. I have no idea what's going on with my body, actually, with that.
And
I
don't
don't
forget your
know.
milk.
I mean, I'm.
No, yeah, right.
Oh yeah, milk.
Yeah, right.
Just kind of wash it down, make sure there's nothing left stick in your mouth. Also because it's good for you. Builds bones.
Yeah, be good. Yeah, that's refreshing after that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
I am going to. Yeah, no problem. I'll come up and get the dishes later. I am going to go and get Nerta those cookies, and see if her little sermon is going on. Yep.
I still need to go to the market. Will you be okay here?
Got the plate. Got the cookies.
Or
yeah,
do you have enough energy to move?
There we go.
Yeah, I can. I think I can. I think I will be fine. Ugh. Okay, it's just I should be fine. Oh my god, this is so tight. It's very inconvenient with how small everything is. Of course, I'm used to that from my master's usual house layout.
Well, everything's always big to me, so I don't know. At least outside is always big.
Is it? Yeah, it's nice outside.
Oh wait, I need my thing.
Unless they didn't really account for what is it called, my size, so everything was just very tightly put together. It was rather hard to walk around there, actually. And what do you have there?
It's a big flower bag full of lots of colorful plants and flowers and things.
Oh, that's for somebody?
Yeah. Remember you helped me get the stuff?
No, wait, right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Memory's a little bit hazy, actually.
Check yourself, yo.
What?
Listen, you two don't even have a dick.
What?
You're
What is happening?
Suck my dick, yo.
Yo,
What?
suck my dick, yo.
What?
Yo, what do you think about oranges, yo?
And bananas, yo.
I don't know.
Yo, pick a side, yo.
Lemons.
Yeah, don't be a creep, yo.
Don't be a grape, yo.
Huh?
Were these just here when you got here?
Yo, what are you, is orange sympathizer, yo? That's
Banana
really
lemon, yo?
whack, yo.
What?
That's some real Scooby behavior, yo.
Yo, why
I
is
haven't
his
even
legs
seen
doing
a
that?
living fruit in my life.
What?
Haven't
It's
either.
gonna be like, is it for me, yo?
Oh, he does have like a very submissive stance, yo.
Huh?
What?
Yo, does blackout here intimidate you, yo?
Hey, yo,
What?
I got like over 900 confirmed kills in Lemon Wars, yo. You should be afraid, yo.
Lem-
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Where is this coming from?
leave him alone, please.
What?
Yo, do I have to show you why they
What?
call me Citrus Crush, yo?
You wanna know why they call me a
We're Lemon
kobold?
Marines, yo.
Because you are one, yo?
Yeah,
Crazy,
Yeah, it's
yo.
kind of self-explanatory, yo.
I kind of figured that's where you were going with that.
Yo, we're
Nah,
lemons,
yo.
yo.
We're ex-Lemon Marines, yo.
We got an honorable discharge, yo, when we got cut in half on Vitamin D Day, yo.
I heard of vitamins.
It was a big group of bananas, yo.
Yo, I just remember the explosions, yo. Every time I close my eyes, I see the beach, yo.
I'm afraid of fireworks, yo.
I miss my wife and kids, yo.
They're dead, yo.
I'm sorry. Are you good too?
They cheated on us, yo.
I don't know.
We were deployed,
just,
yo, and they went behind our back, yo.
Surprised by what these I don't know, apparently they're Fae. I don't know. I thought Fae were more not.
Hey, yo,
Yes.
we're not just Fae, yo. We're soldiers, yo.
So what?
Oh
We're
no.
soldiers, yo.
Warriors.
If they're soldiers, that's not good.
They don't look like they're soldiers. They don't look like they can
But
carry anything.
if
in
they're
the first place.
they're face soldiers, then think about if the dragons get here today.
I don't
Dragons,
think these
yo?
are related to
Dragons?
that.
Yo, we'll destroy them, yo.
Dragons ain't nothing
Yeah,
compared to that
absolutely.
defensive line from those oranges
Yeah.
on the left flank, yo. They cut down
On the
B
day
Company
of
in
Vitamin
less than
D
a
Day,
second, yo.
storming the beaches, yo.
Yo, I'll never forget it, yo.
Hey, yo, man. You're crying a little bit. Wipe your tears away with lemon juice, yo.
Thanks, yo. I just remember the rest of the company, yo. They were just mercilessly
I
cut
got
down, yo.
stuff I need to
Billy,
do.
Mandy, Grimly.
Good luck with that, Jasper.
Hostile Gato, yo.
Still not here.
Why, thank you for noticing.
That you're taken ill and dying.
I see. I'm not
They are
dying.
very
damn
good
it.
at catching food in their mouth.
There's something wrong with you.
First
First it was your beard that disappeared, then it
show
reappeared, and now you can't speak.
thing before them
Get that
realizing-
checked. Go see a doctor. Go talk to Catherine.
It won't do anything right.
Strange.
They like everything, really. Well, they got it.
Did I miss the service?
I think they've been around here, Fizwick.
Oh,
I think they've been
sorry.
around here
Just ended.
for the last 2-3 days.
Our church quest
my ears are
is
not the best.
to
Trying
talk
to
to
figure it out.
someone that we might be
Perhaps I
having
need to clear
issues
them
with
out.
and try and repair
I need my
that.
quest. I don't have one anymore.
The only people I can think of right now are the face soldiers that are bothering
free to
Ekril.
go?
I'm glad. Yeah, you could go. You could go before.
I'm not sure if you should try and speak with Faye, but that's for, well, the face to decide.
But I'm worried because they're face soldiers, and
Wait,
if
what?
the face soldiers, they're bothering
They missed the
Ekril.
sermon. I was telling them about the church quest that you gave us.
Mm-hmm.
They look like ant things, but they're face soldiers.
They're face soldiers?
Bunny rabbit?
Yeah.
Did they say what court they work with?
Maybe we can go fishing.
No.
Bunny rabbit.
I don't think I got to that question. I don't. Wait. What do you mean by courts?
Well, like a lot of the Fae are grouped by different like ideas that they're with. So there's like the Spring Court, and the Spring Court's all about change and stuff, and they're usually like plants and bugs and things like that. And there's the Autumn Court, and the Autumn Court is about like shadows and hidden information and spookiness and stuff like that. And the Winter Court is like about destruction and survival and like fighting and stuff. And the Summer Court is like about being lazy and lots of excess stuffs and food and things like that.
Well, I don't
You
know.
okay,
then...
Miss JoJo? Are you continuing to have the Fae mess with you? I'm sorry
They
to
don't
hear
want me
that.
looking anywhere this direction.
Understandable.
Apparently.
Everyone liked the cookies. Appreciate you bringing them. Nikolai grabbed them from your hands before you disappeared, so they didn't hit the floor.
Thank you. Thank you. That as long as somebody grabbed them, was what I was concerned about the most. Good. Okay.
Have you seen Miss Fox anywhere?
The one in the orange?
No, the
pinkish,
the
reddish?
Miss Fox, that's always at
Oh,
the
Miss
market
Fox.
selling stuff.
No, I haven't seen her today. Not today, at least.
She wasn't around yesterday either.
Well, sometimes the pathway from Burrow to here changes because the forest changes, so maybe she has to like find the way again.
Oh.
Sometimes that happens.
Oh yeah, doesn't it change like with the season as well?
Something like that. I feel like it's more often than that.
I feel like it's more like spring now, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure about the seasons.
I wouldn't be surprised. The cocoa beans are probably ready. Do you want me to go get some cocoa beans? Maybe some coffee will help it with your head or something?
Maybe. There's coffee beans and cocoa beans for sure. Because I believe one of our newer residents is definitely going to want his coffee.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
every
I don't know how to
chance.
do that. All I could do is give you the beans, I guess, because I think they're ready now.
Oh yeah. No, I can handle the rest.
Okay, I'll go grab those and drop them off at the bed and breakfast then.
Sounds good.
Hello.
All right. Excuse me. Let's go grab those.
So I just see it and I see fuel.
Wait, can you power things, Nim?
How
Wait,
powerful
can
is
you
this
both?
slime?
They are.
Nim.
No, airship.
No, I don't think Nim
do you
is
make a
combustible.
slime
Well, look at
fly?
him. There's
I do not think it's
see
the same.
in this world, instead of using slimes as mechanical
Wait, Nim, you can't fly.
engineering, we use crystals that has wind attached to it.
I think that means no.
That sounds a lot more humane than
You should
what we
teach
would
Nim
do.
how to fly then. Yeah,
Still
that
can't.
sounds
The
rather
ability for much movement
wrong.
in the air, especially if they
So
become
here
wind
we
from-
use crystals
They're not
and
just
do
around.
it with wind magic.
Maybe you can, like,
and we'll be able
transform
to
and
actually
have
make
wings.
the airship fly.
Have they
Maybe.
not been around for like a good amount of time?
No, they weren't here yesterday, and they're
I
not
believe
here
it could.
today.
them out,
Yeah.
switch them, make
Well,
them.
I would love to see
Maybe
one
later.
one day. I'm
Yeah,
getting
maybe.
You
nostalgic.
can't grab
Yeah.
him.
You can barely grab
we had
him without
one
your
somewhere
hands
again.
getting into his body.
But when we arrived,
right.
the Adventurers Guild woke up and we were here.
That being said, do me a favor. If they go out into the forest, accompany them. What I'm sending them to go find might be in a dangerous area.
Close my eyes, yo, and I still see the trenches, yo.
Whenever I close my
Where's
eyes,
April?
yo, I see the banana who cut me in half, yo. Gave me brain damage, yo.
I don't see. How are you doing, Jasper?
I'm doing okay. Just having difficulty completing a job.
What's that? What job?
Well, it's kind of a secret, but if you can,
Oh, if it's a secret, I don't need to pry. But
it's not like anything big. It's just I'm trying to get all these flower petals and things to Miss Fox, and she hasn't been around for a couple of days.
Oh, I see. Yes, I haven't seen her for some time either. Though, honestly, I don't tend to notice when she's around either, to be a truth. But yeah, she's not at her post. Very strange. Okay. Tell you what. If I do see her, I'll try to lead her your way. Sound good?
Yeah. I'm usually around this area.
Right. Okay. No worries then. And if you see, well, actually, you know what? It's fine. He already knows. He'll come find me, I guess. I was wondering where he is even. Or Oberon.
Yeah, what's up?
Can Izzo have fish?
Sure. You want some caught fresh?
Going give to Big Bird behind tavern.
Big Bird behind tavern. Okay, then probably
Oh, the
fresh would be
stork.
the best. I think I still have some in the ice box.
I
Let me
didn't-
double check.
Yeah, I didn't know storks were real, but apparently they are.
That not stork is behind tavern.
Hmm?
There we go.
Bird behind tavern, not stork.
Nerda called it a stork. She seemed pretty sure about it.
Think it shoe bill.
Shoebill.
Here's 3. They are pretty cold, so make sure not to get your hands too cold. If you need more, just let me know. I can go and get some.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Does a shoebill have a beak made out of a shoe?
No, it's just a very big beak.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I call it a shoebill, though.
I don't know. Maybe because, like, they thought their beaks kind of looked like shoes if they, like, detached them and turned them upside down or something. I'm not sure. Or right side up?
Hello.
Either way.
I got a bucket of the beans. I gotta say, though, I'm not sure if they're ready because they look more like berries to me. Are they supposed to look like berries? They're like red and circly, but most beans I've seen are like wonky shaped.
They look kind of yummy.
Yeah, they look all right. That should do. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That should be fine for a good, solid week, I think, for the coffee.
Only a week?
Oh yeah, you don't need very much when it comes to these.
They only took a couple days to grow and to farm. There's like some sort of magics, I think, that goes on there.
Oh, okay.
By the way, Mr. Grecius is looking for a diet apple. Have you heard of a diet apple?
A what?
Diet apple.
What's a...
Yeah, he doesn't want any glutens in it. I don't know what those are, but we don't want any of those, apparently.
I mean, glutens aren't normally in apples. Those are in bread products.
What's a diet apple?
Yeah.
Essentially, there's no, like, how the hell do I explain this? There's no carbohydrates, which carbohydrates are normally in things like bread, wheat, flour. There's also no sugars, usually in anything that is diet, which is not going to be the case when it comes to apples, because apples have natural sugars in them, which is what makes apples so sweet.
So I just need an apple that isn't sweet?
I suppose, yeah, you could go for maybe a sour apple.
Yeah, sour is not sweet.
Yeah.
But I won't know until I taste it. Maybe Miss Eska knows
I would
something.
look for, if you can, green apples. Usually those are the ones that are a bit more sour.
Okay,
Hazel
I'll look
brought
for a
fish
green
back.
apple.
Bird turned out Lawrence and already ate.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and put these back in the icebox. There we go.
I'm gonna go check on Chance.
Okay, that solves the coffee. Good idea. Make sure he's doing all right. See if he needs anything else.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. Big jump.
Has now been taken.
Right.
Yeah,
I
go
think
try
I
it.
would remember
My voice
my
was
daughter can
replaced.
breathe underwater.
Can you breathe underwater? How about this? If you can breathe underwater, I can do it too.
Still doing okay, Chance?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing better. Yes, trying to wake up still.
Discipline your old daughter, 70 years old, and
I'm-
causing issues.
I think,
70.
Georgia's gonna try to make
I'm not
coffee.
70.
You're old.
No,
You're
like
ancient.
right now.
Yeah, but it might take a little bit because she's trying to do two things at the same
What
time.
makes you think I'm old?
I'm gonna have an
No,
aneurysm, Wayne.
well,
I'm gonna have an
that's fine.
aneurysm.
She can take all the time she
What?
needs.
I'm about to chimp.
Why?
What?
To be fair, that one
You're old.
particular potion does help with aneurysms.
I'm not taking that gender swapping potion. It'll
What's
still
an
cause
aneurysm?
When your head hurts really badly.
Oh. Well, in that case, I've probably had a few.
Yeah, really bad headache.
Especially when
Yeah, you
rocks
should
have
take
fallen on
another
my
gender
head.
swap potion. It would be funny.
I think so.
I should slam you to
I'm
the
not gonna
fucking
take that
ground.
thing.
And
You
bury you
Did he make
alive.
it taste better?
God damn it.
How about this? I'll make you a deal. You take it, and then I'll also take it.
But today does feel like an
What?
What?
Mommy will come daddy, and then I'll have daddy
It's sure.
issues.
It's sure.
What?
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 I was
What
about
did
to
any
kick
of that
them.
mean?
I was about to kick the shit out of them. So I was going to get
Always something new every day
rewind.
that I don't know.
Here's what's gonna happen.
I mean,
not
at least
doing
you're
it,
learning
but
then.
The plan was,
Yeah,
if I take the gender
definitely
swap
doesn't
potion,
get boring around here.
Catherine will take the gender swap potion.
Mm.
Wait, why is Catherine
We're
taking
not
the
gonna talk
gender
about
swap
anything that would just happen. We were gonna
How the
consider
fuck
that.
would I know? We also gotta come up with a name too. Since you want to call me Michelle as a girl, you want to call him Wendy.
Carter.
You gotta come up with
Wait.
Cartman. There we go.
I feel
You
like
said Carter.
Carter's better.
No, I said Cartman.
But Carter's better.
I like Carter.
No, Cartman is better. It's funny.
No, it's not.
I like
Yeah, it
Carter.
is. What the fuck is Oberon doing?
The cutters.
See, look.
What?
What? Huh?
What the fuck was the beam of light do? What? What did the
Uh,
fuck?
I'm honestly not sure.
What that beam of light do?
I don't know.
All right. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, is that? Okay. Something's wrong with him as well.
Is that a pelican?
It is.
I
Why
think
does that
it's actually
pelican
called a
sound like
shoe
Lawrence?
bill. Maybe.
There's a pelican?
The old
But it's
people
not a
are
shoe, though.
No, it's.
What is
People are
Oberon
calling it a
doing?
shoe bill, a pelican, a stork. I don't know what it is
Maybe he's
anymore.
showing off his magic.
Pelican, longer neck, shoe bill, smaller beak. No, not
Can I go
shoe
push
bill.
Fizwick off the roof?
Stork,
Can I
smaller
just
beak. That
bury
shoe,
you
shoe
6 feet
bill.
under?
Also shoe bill, Lawrence.
Lawrence?
Let's do it anyway. Ready?
Why is he a shoob?
Wayne.
Wait, hold on. What?
I'll get the
What
shovel.
are the beam and light thing?
Oh no, but it's Lawrence.
When you do that, I will
Well, what are
make
we
a
doing?
gender change potion that can't be reversed and can be forced down your throat.
That,
No, that's
that
not
sounds like a
happening.
bad idea.
That sounds terrible.
You would have to catch me.
I don't want that.
Hello!
Catch me,
Hello?
you would have to find me because I'll be invisible.
It's good to see you, Jasper.
How are you doing?
How are you today?
Do you have tremor sense?
I'm doing okay.
Is something funny?
Tremor sense.
Just the way
Well,
we
he
said,
does have
how are you
it.
doing at the same time?
Do you
I
have
can.
Oh, indeed.
wordy like I do?
How comical.
I'll turn it to Brian.
It's just silly, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I'm on an important quest today.
Oh?
Indeed, indeed. I've been told by the Fae that I must find the bone piece and become king of the skeletons.
Back into a slime.
King of skeletons.
Have you seen what this bone piece might be?
Because I try to use a forbidden
no.
spell.
I did
Maybe
hear
You're holding out on me, are you?
No. Maybe ask Titus, because he's also
child again.
bones. I think.
Good idea. Indeed, indeed. But I need to gather a crew first. You see, it's important.
Oh.
Child.
Either way.
Dad.
Oh.
Go to hell.
To be fair,
What
you
is
kind
it?
of
Oh,
walked
yeah.
yourself into that one.
Dad.
I am
We
no
can put a
longer
biscuit on them then. Because the daddy
He's been
issues
all
already
along.
started.
I went to go
Did
get
he
the
leave?
milk.
Kick them.
What in the world?
Stop kicking me! What are you doing kicking me all the
Why
time?
did you do that?
Cause you're small. Cause you're small. And it's funny
They're
when
adorable.
So
you're
you're going to kick
reacting.
That's
Jasper then?
not funny.
No. But that one has some great reactions. I would never do that to him.
Oh, so you'll kick Fizbick on him
How could I
then?
like to see mine?
No,
You're
because I
taller than me.
respect Fizwick and them.
Barely.
And them is adorable. Why would anyone want to kick them?
I would
I'm gonna be
assume
honest,
for the same
Fizwick is
reason
taller
you
than me
kick
as
my
well.
brother.
No. That one
Well,
isn't.
Fizuk is
adorable,
smaller
that's a
than you,
devil.
and so is Nem.
No, I have checked. Fizwick is definitely taller than me.
Fizwick is taller than her. Surprisingly.
It is surprising to say Fizwick is definitely taller than me.
It's scary to even think about that, because kobolds are small. I mean, not kobolds, goblins.
Are you a goblin?
Do I look like a goblin?
I don't know.
I was
That's
not
an
asking you,
experimentation.
Father.
Do you want to go watch?
I am not your fucking.
What says that you aren't? What proof
think
do you
it's
have
a
that you're not my
shadowing.
father?
Hello?
Does it look like I have a fucking ring on me? Does it look like me and your mother is
You're
married?
a little
I
smoky.
mean-
Are you okay?
I wouldn't know. I never
No.
got to saw you. I never saw you at birth.
Yeah.
I never got to see you. I didn't see
I
Father.
would
at
never
all.
be your fucking father. I would never be your fucking. You know who's your father? John is.
Michael?
Too old.
I think
There's
it's a
no
shade.
elf ears.
No offense.
I think it's a shadling, but they're
Yeah.
kind
Come on,
of
Catherine.
smoky.
Yeah, get your laughs out.
I'm a half elf. I'm a half elf.
Oh,
Well, damn, maybe I am your father.
Friendly. That's friendly.
Oh, the
I think I know who that is,
Yeah, what
but I'm
about
not too sure. I think I know who it
That
is.
was a large amount of smoke compared to what I usually see with a shadling.
It's fine. It's just a bigger.
That's
it's just
fair.
it's just one with more dark intense. That's all
Oh,
I mean.
I know
It's
which
nothing
shadling
too
that is.
scary to deal with. I will tell you this much. It's nothing worse that what you're gonna have to deal with me for. I will be a lot
Where's
worse
your
than
father?
whenever Shadling can do anything. No, you're
Where's
my
your
father.
father?
Ugh!
No, you
No,
won't.
Wayne is.
It's at.
Hey.
See, I told you it was just a little bigger.
Yeah. Just fine.
I wasn't
Just
wrong.
why it was so
I
big.
quite literally told you how much bigger.
Why is your tail so
It was
big?
quite a bit bigger. I asked the same thing. Also, I don't have a tail.
Because
That
he
shouldn't
eats all the
prove that
time.
much point.
Yeah, bro.
That should prove just enough point that it...
Yes.
Blast him.
Time to cash in your favor.
What?
Fuck.
Why did you owe him a favor?
Because something happened yesterday that involves the fucking cocoon that was in the forest. You remember that?
A what?
Ew. They touched that slimy cocoon.
No,
thing.
because, like, we were looking for other stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, that happened. Favor from the vampire, so the vampire owes me a favor, and now I owe Oberon. What do you want?
Ted wearing?
What favor? Come on.
Tony would like you to jump off from the highest point as possible.
I think Ted.
Without flying.
When you say Ted, I would imagine that you mean the lizard dude over there.
Yeah.
Most of something breaks, so.
Wearing something different.
It's a lab
Just find someone that
or
can
a
feather fall
doctor's
on you.
coat.
No feather fall. No
This
feather
is
fall.
your favor.
Either a
not
lab coat or a
Titania's
doctor's
favor.
coat that he's wearing.
Yes.
So, but Titania told you to tell me this, basically.
I think Edmund back at
But this
home
is your
had
favor,
something similar.
not hers.
Yes. Yes.
It could have been anything else.
You say it.
Yes.
He calls himself a doctor.
I can float down.
No, no flying.
Float. I'm not flying.
Yes.
Technically, it's not flying.
You cannot
it's floating
fly
down.
or float down. You just fall down in the hopes of breaking something.
It did specifically say you have to
What
jump
the
from
fuck
the
is
highest
wrong with you?
and fall down.
Actually, no, it's not what's wrong with you. What's wrong with you, Titania?
So many fits. Funny.
It's
I
Titania.
want to know what's wrong with that shadeling.
May I have the remainder of the potion?
If you like, you
That
could jump
one
off
that's
from the
just a
top and
bunch
try
of
to land
smoke.
in Lawrence's pond. That would be very funny.
Yeah, you could try and land in the pond. I mean, who's to say that no
I'll
one's
give you
gonna
a
come to
warning
get
that
you,
due to the
but
height
like...
and the velocity of how you fall, the surface area will be very painful.
Yes, that is the
Ted?
You're saying a lot of
Ted has gotten bald. Ted is very smart now.
Have you ever seen a potion
He
with
is missing his
feathers?
feathers.
Yes.
Wait, what?
It's not a matter of
I don't know why you
it's a
keep...
matter of, common science.
Why do I gotta do this?
I don't know why you keep saying Ted. I don't see Ted here.
I fucking hate you.
Where's Ted?
That's Ted.
Well, have you seen the one
What,
that
you
changes his
think
color
all
appearance as well?
reptiles are the
No.
same?
This is our new friend Theodore.
Well, then there we go. Here's the rest of the potion.
Theodore.
Same.
I
Oh.
put blue in it to make it taste better.
By the worst, it could be Ted.
Very nice.
What's your name?
Would you like a potion that changes your appearance and makes you
Thaddeus.
smarter?
Yes, please.
See?
Here you go, George.
Not him.
One moment. I'm a
Ted
little
has
bit shy to
feathers.
drink this right
He
here.
has
I'll be
this
right back.
weird,
One moment.
You know, a darker
You should get the gender
clothes.
change
He doesn't have a
potion
white
to
dress
him.
on.
appearance changing potion.
Well, there we go. Our agreement is settled now.
There's so much that is fucking happening.
How exactly does it work?
appearance changing potions.
Yes, you're mentioning.
Michael, get to it.
Your
Tony
potion
wants to
sucks.
see you break a leg.
Huh?
I will jump in the water
Oh.
from
What do you have to say
Lawrence's
about
room.
dust explosion?
Didn't do anything.
You look very different. What are you talking about?
It's very jarring.
What's the science
Phaeton, you
behind
look
behind
very
the dust
familiar.
Oh my goodness.
But
you
not
tell me that?
as
It's quite
I don't feel smarter, though.
Dust is very fine.
Here you go, you have it back.
Yeah, physically, because she's mimicking
thus
cosmic,
causing a chain reaction and thus an
which is
explosion.
very
That's what I
jarring.
wanted to say.
Something's not right.
Oh, the colors are different. I didn't want to,
Fine.
I
Even the
will
most
jump
simple
off
items
Lawrence's
explode,
roof
such as
into
even a
the
flower
water.
or, simple dust.
You're jumping off
The
the
colors are
balcony.
much more red.
What about a steam explosion? Can you tell me
You
about
said
steam
that, and
explosions?
then you said the
Steam
Lawrence's
explosion is
roof.
merely due to the pressure that steam builds up with nowhere to go, therefore it
I
explodes.
suppose
It's
it is
quite
still
simple.
red to some degree.
I might
This has got a
actually
bit of yellow in it.
go back to bed for a bit.
You know, it might be doable.
When it
Alright.
turned into
Sure,
steam.
maybe.
Fine.
No,
In the hopes that
Jojo,
something
make
you
sure.
can't lie, so I'll believe you.
Do you have any
Why?
exact
Doesn't have any
amount?
coffee for you?
I feel as though it's
Why
not
do you
John
want
Tanya, honestly, I think a nap would be better.
Tanya, why do you want one of my bones to break?
I won't be sleeping for 2 days again, I promise.
It's not funny. That's bad. That's mean. That's cruel.
They're already breaking. Have you
Could I take a guess?
I'll see you.
Sure.
You know what? That's fine.
Yeah, you're right about that. You got a fair point. Fine.
Let's go with.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Can't really touch anything.
Well,
Whoa.
that gender change potions.
How
Okay, so I guess- I suppose it would be that, but hey,
1,500 times.
Good on you. It worked.
It worked just fine. I don't quite think.
Should we tell the
That's
others to break his
weird.
legs?
Is the right answer.
No.
Am I close?
Everyone is.
Oh, goodness. There's a lot of strange things happening today.
I feel like I'm at least a little close, right?
Look,
Should be.
The redhead has lost his will to live.
Yes, he's gonna jump! He's gonna jump! Wait!
Do a flip!
Don't jump! Let me do something quick!
You can't look.
Oh, goodness, the spy lady's here. Okay.
Okay, now jump!
No gear.
I can't look.
I don't actually know.
Yeah, you'd think more of his friends would care that he's going to jump off. Yeah, friend.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh.
Should probably get to a better position.
He's gonna do it. He's thinking quite heavily about this. Yes.
Warn him about the danger. Oh, there he goes.
And he's
Okay, well, good news is he has landed. Oh. Did, oh.
Wait a minute. Where is the gender swap potion? I need this. Physic, where's the gender swap potion? I need this.
I don't have one. I don't have one made. You need to get materials, but
Wayne?
I've been standing a while. I'm gonna go find somewhere to sit down.
Okay.
Someone just jumped off the highest point in the town. I don't know if they're alive. They were told to by a face.
Who was it?
Orange hair. They had these wing things, and I don't remember their name. They liked kicking that small person.
Orange hair, wing things.
Oh, they're still alive. I just saw them climb back up.
Oh, are they doing it again? Oh, no.
Is that Michael?
Let me adjust my eyes real quick.
Can't tell. It's too far away. What?
It's a bit blurry.
Well, gonna go see if he's all right.
I don't know. Yes, I'm
What?
a damn healer.
What is going on?
Myself.
Well, this Michael fellow, he decided to jump from the cliff into the water below.
That's true. We do not give him a clause that he cannot heal.
Apparently there was some sort of agreement with Oberon.
Yeah, we wanted him to jump off the cliff because it was funny.
At least his shoes are filled with water.
At that height, you would have a broken spine.
I believe they are experimenting with what is known as schadenfreude, which is the enjoyment of the pain of others.
The team spirit, you know?
Ugh.
So there appears to be a
No, thank you. I don't want to be around for that. No.
I can.
Fair enough.
Shaped like the box.
Fox is a husband?
Kind of.
I don't know enough about him. Sure.
Yes. Yes, the fantastic Mr. Fox.
Why are you so big?
He is
That
fantastic.
makes sense. That's
Why are you
Jasper.
so cringe?
The she can get bigger.
Hi, Zach.
I think they all merged into one.
Hello.
Oh. Yes, friend. By the way, I should mention that area we were doing our are testing in.
Yeah.
I've heard it's being used for certain experiments, so maybe we shouldn't use there. But
Okay.
there is a small body of water if you head. I'll show you another small body of water you can potentially practice in. Oh, hello. Goodness. Okay, let's hurry over there.
What is all these potions? What everyone changing? What happened?
It's some sort of fey potion, I think. I don't know.
It's a nasty gender swap potion that Fizzwick makes.
I don't think it's a
Tastes like
gender
crap.
swap
I don't
potion.
like it.
Oh,
George
stream of the High
Turn
Court
me
right
into-
now,
What's your
Junebug. You should expect many changes.
You drank it, told everyone it tastes horrible. and
season
then
of
you
change.
drank
Oh my
it
god, I
again.
love the name.
Who is that?
I didn't drink it again.
Are you related to
didn't wear off.
fishes?
Ow.
No.
Fucking ow.
Why did you jump
I
off a
saw you
mountain?
fell off the cliff.
I didn't fall. I jumped because of a favor from
Made something that's changing people.
Seeing as how everyone else is changing. One moment.
And I had to do it twice because I missed a fucking pond.
We don't have body.
I mean, if you would have jumped in the
Standing
pond in the
behind
first
him
place,
on the
you would have
roof.
softened your blow when you hit.
What? No, what the hell are you talking about? That pond
I
is
have
shallow
seen
as
one
all
that
hell.
is bigger than, say, the Alchemist Tower at this point. At one point.
Not as much.
And it was scary. They were all
Yeah, not at
chasing
all.
me
I mean,
and
only
trying to
some
grab
bones would
me and
possibly be
eat me
broken.
whole.
Not all of them.
It's fine. Either way, if anything works,
I seem to be very easy to
remove
pick
the eyes off the
on.
I am a healer after all.
I wouldn't recommend touching my eyes. I'm just saying now.
Stop fucking cheating!
Just not a recommendation.
No one's cheating. You have a bigger tail.
Well, if you need to sell
There's
your
some
eyes,
bad
I'll
consequences.
give you
You're a jerk.
my
It has
eyes.
actually gotten bigger than the rest of it.
You're gonna
I
turn
will
just
tell you
into
that
a
I
big
have
giant
had
ball
everyone
of fucking
back away.
fluff
God,
because of your damn tail. Yeah, you are.
I've had everyone so far back away when I told them just a slight idea what happens when they touch my eyes. But I'm not gonna say it because I'm pretty sure you're not gonna even get outside the sunlight. It'll burn.
I must say I'm quite surprised to see you two here.
But if you need to sell your eyes,
What?
Yeah, I think he's
Oh.
He does have a fat tail.
It is very big and
Fair
fluffy.
enough. Don't look to me to tell you what to do with your time. I just did not expect to run into the great Oberon and Titania.
How you doing, B?
Well, now I know what to
Yeah, it's good.
call you.
Hello.
The great Oberon and Titania.
How's your morning?
Chaotic.
Yeah. What happened?
I managed to get Chance awake by splashing him with water. Apparently he's never had food before. Or water.
Wait, what? What?
I don't know. Something to do with like his test tube that he slipped in gave him energy, I guess. But it's... You'll have to ask him. It's like... I don't understand. Well,
I hate this.
I mean, I would have asked him pretty...
Hello!
He was Hello?
Hi, George.
Is everything alright?
Yeah.
Wait, that's George.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, bamboozled by the Fae once more. Don't drink any potions they give you. It's very important you do not.
Wait, who? Somebody who gives me potions?
The Fae might. It's important you don't drink anything. Don't drink anything given to you from strangers. It's important. I am a cautionary tale. You might end up like me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take
Don't
the
do
word
it.
of caution.
Very good, very good. That means you too. Zach?
Yeah, I'll make sure to remember.
Important. Very much so. Very much so. I'll keep an eye on you, you know.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Excuse me.
Seems a little off lately. I wonder if he's okay.
Say what?
George
He
seems a little off.
How do you mean?
I don't know. Just I don't know. Something's different. Not with his shape, but like the past few days, he's just seemed like I don't know. Something's going on. Like he's got something on his mind constantly, so he's not like entirely paying attention. Maybe.
You think he's okay?
I hope he's okay. But about my morning is someone was jumping off a cliff. That cliff exactly. And into the pond. Apparently,
are they okay?
I think so, but they were experimenting with the joy of finding pain in or the joy of other suffering, or something. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Too many memories of that.
Yeah.
Also, Lawrence got turned into
you don't need to talk about that.
Lawrence got turned into a bird.
Why? Huh.
And
adventure house and a bag, and another bag. Now you tell me this.
yeah,
I told you that last time.
this fox still isn't here either, so.
That's rude. Don't do that. I need my ears. That's incredibly rude. He is rude. He's grumpy. He won't.
Otherwise, it's been okay.
Yeah.
It's good. It's very good.
I don't know. Near says something about homework, and it doesn't sound very good. So I said I don't like homework, and then they changed it to a quest. Just to make sure that I never have to creating a rebellion.
I don't really know what to do today. I'm just sad that I missed the sermon, actually. I was really tired yesterday.
I missed it too. Something else that happened. The reason I didn't get there in time was because there were Fae soldiers here, and they were bothering Akril, if you remember him.
I think I remember the name, yeah.
You don't want to feel pain, or you want to feel pain?
But yeah, there being soldiers in town now bothers me too.
Sure, what did you say that they were? If you even did.
They're Fae soldiers.
Yeah.
They were
What did it
bothering
look
Akril.
like?
They look like fruit.
Make me grumpy. People make me grumpy. Like rain.
What? I don't.
But they said they were Fae, and Fae can't lie, and they were talking about battles they used to be in.
If you don't want to think about that, that's fine. You don't need to think about it.
I'm just
anymore.
No, I'm not supposed to think about it because of like the dreamer thing that Nerd has been talking about, but it's hard not to.
I mean, it's not the easiest thing staying positive, but of course you can't have days where you always stay positive either. I'm sure she would understand.
Why would you say that? It's a hypothetical, things that could possibly happen.
It's the shading again, but it's smaller. Now again.
I got better!
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, you did.
My
What?
Yeah,
Ah, wonderful.
everything
So
seems
nice
to
to be back
be
into this.
back to normal.
Yes, indeed, indeed. I no longer have those ghoulish thigh highs. Ugh. Not my style at all. Ghoulish, I tell you.
Yeah.
But you should still be careful about ingesting strange potions. That goes for you too, Jasper.
Yes, I will.
Do you promise?
Yeah,
I promise.
I'll try not to take anything from Faye, and only take them if I know what they do.
Wonderful. Well, I'll leave you two to it. Goodbye.
I mean, it doesn't seem to be way out of the ordinary, but I guess maybe you're seeing something that I'm not.
Well, that time he seemed pretty normal. Maybe he was just tired.
Okay. Yeah, possibly.
Okay, all right. We're gonna get you. Why don't you head over to the tower? All right. We'll see if we can get you something nice. Okay.
Oh, look, there's something over there in the distance that needs saving or cooking. Oh, what will we ever do? Well, I guess we have to go and handle that, don't we?
Get on the watch next week. We should really go.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
I did try to read a bit with Titus yesterday.
Oh.
Actually, I learned a little bit. Everything didn't really stick, but
no.
I learned some. I can almost read a kid's book now.
I think you wanted to try to pick up where Zichi left off with teaching me how to read too. So maybe you could teach us both at the same time.
Yeah, I'd be down. I'd be down if you wanna take a night.
Someone told me that was your name.
Don't mind me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I was taking some notes here the stages of flirting for you two. What level would you say you're on?
What?
Just flirting?
Yes, is that not the courtship of two dragons?
Or not dragons or kobolds.
Seems I had a mistake.
I'm sorry, but
I apologize.
I don't know what that word means. Actually.
Dragon? Well, it's a large-scaled.
No, the other one, the flirting part.
This is according to my notes. It's when two individuals who have a higher than normal affection for each other, they dance around the fact that they are interested in learning more about each other, and they are attempting to get the other's attention.
Why would they dance?
It's a figure of speech. But some creatures do indeed dance to mate to court an individual to mate with.
Like a fey court?
I don't have enough knowledge of the Fey court. I was thinking something like bees, for example, will dance to gain a mate. Some birds as well.
Please don't dance unless it's the full moon.
Believe me, nobody wants to see my dance moves, I assure you. Would you say you two are good dancers?
I don't know how to dance.
I don't know either. Of course, I like knowing about him, but...
You could learn to dance together. Maybe this will answer all of our questions.
Sounds a bit... I don't... I don't know.
Well, in order to dance, you will first have to learn the tempo of a song. You're familiar with a song, are you not? It's the when instruments they do and whatnot. And once you get the beat going on, and unfortunately, that's about all I know about dancing is keeping the beat. But my feet, well, I mean, as you can see, they're quite large, not very good for dancing.
The only song I've
your
ever heard
feet,
is the Happy Birthday song.
I mean, it's not a
Yeah, I
particularly
haven't
normal
heard that.
song to dance to, but I guess anybody can dance to it if they wish.
I don't know if that would be good for flirting.
Well, it depends. I mean, people would like to surprise their loved ones on their birthday with gifts.
Yeah, but my birthday already passed. I don't know when Zach's birthday is.
A tactic in order to find one's interest's birthday. Very fascinating.
And of course, I'd like to know more about him, but it's more. It's just to get to know him better in general.
Yeah.
I see.
We haven't known
Couples
each other
gotta stick
that
together,
long.
right?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I wish I
I
knew where
don't
Zeke
have.
was.
I don't have a lot of advice for you. I'm not familiar with the kobold mating culture, but perhaps if you two would.
What?
Right.
You wanting a demonstration?
It might have been me saying, but I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you were going to explain it. I was not looking for a
No.
demonstration. No.
Okay.
No.
As far as
It is normal for some scientists to observe the mating rituals, but I'm not one of those scientists.
No.
Theodore,
No.
I'll be blunt here. I'm pretty sure it's similar to most other species.
Well, I mean, are kobolds egg laying, or are they mammalian in their
we do
sexual
lay
reproduction?
eggs, but the females lay eggs.
I see. All right. Well, I can see you two are not quite the experts I'm looking for at this whole, flirting mating. So I'll just leave you to it. But
Nerda might know
if you'd
more.
like to help me with my research, just who's that?
Nerda, she might know more. She's a kobold too. She's like gray and purple.
Oh, Jasper, you silly kobold! You know I know who Nerda is. I've been here longer than you.
Oh, okay.
Has this flirting caused any problems with your memory?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I see.
Are you flirting?
I am not sure.
Well, I mean, your tail is wagging quite a bit. I mean, that's usually a sign of happiness.
Wait, what?
But, he also does that when he's nervous.
Very interesting reaction. No, mine's not
I
moving
never
at all.
realized it was. Again. Again.
Well, I will leave you two to continue your courting, and I wish you well.
Okay, thank you.
All right. He doesn't seem to realize it, but he has just a big. His entire face is just red.
So is Jasper's.
What's going on with your face there? You good?
Oh. I guess I'm embarrassed. I think you are too.
Huh?
That was interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna be. I don't know how that. Because I never thought. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never thought of a male in that way before. I haven't think about it, so I haven't really considered it. Mostly think about the girls around.
Hmm. Well, I don't know.
Do you know anything about that or anything? I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about right now.
Well, with what he was going on about, I mean, like I don't know. I am all sorts of confused. Have you had any food today?
You and me both. I haven't eaten yet. No.
Jojo made oatmeal. Do you know what that is?
I do not. Is it good?
Yes. Let's go to Jojo.
I'd love to try some.
Is she here?
Is she? No. No, that doesn't look like it.
No. Oh. Oh well.
I mean, we could check if there is some on there. Still over there.
Yeah,
Maybe
but,
there is.
I don't like taking stuff without permission.
You know what? That's a good point. That is a very good point. What instead? I mean, if I ask Nerda if she's still here, maybe I could just take something from the farm.
Maybe. If we find Jojo, though, we can ask.
Oh wait, oh no, wait, no, that's not. I was looking out for a white outfit, and then I just see a lizard, and I thought it was her.
I think.
Theodore.
Yeah.
So he did say apparently that he was lying, that he's been here longer than you.
I was thinking
that's
it
the
was
first time I've
just
seen him.
Ted, but it's apparently not.
He looks a bit like Ted, but
He looks a lot like
not
Ted.
exactly.
Oh, is it that?
I dropped something. I don't want to drop them, so can someone grab it?
Hang on. Let me see.
She's not here.
Where'd it go? Yes, I'm working on it. This is
You're using your best efforts to dig through the grass and leaves.
It's not that tall. You find a fingernail.
No.
Huh.
Then I could see when the June bugs are
Are you good? You seem lost.
Watch them as I so enjoy waiting. I will have to overcome my desire, though, to pounce, to set traps. Seems as if the machinations of this town would not allow for me to indulge in that.
It sounds like a private conversation.
What I lose in predation, I'll make up for in security.
Maybe she's up.
Yeah, maybe she
Well,
is at the farm. Oh, no, I just saw her.
No,
Guess she went in the portal.
Yeah.
she is.
You up there.
Well, that's what JoJo was here for.
Or you can fill a crystal with your mana, and I can transfer it.
So these smaller crystals are not going to be able to make them actually work. That's why, honestly, Jojo, I appreciate the help, but if I have Tobias, he can, I mean, you can carry me on your shoulders, right?
Easily accomplished.
Okay. In that case, well, I greatly appreciate it. I don't want to keep you from anything, but thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, fair enough. I will make my rounds a bit more. I wish you luck.
Sounds good. Looks like you already have people who might need your assistance. Unless you need my assistance. Is that the case?
Is you. I was wondering if there's any oatmeal left, because he hasn't eaten yet.
Yeah, there still should be some. I can get you some bowls. Or, well, if you want another bowl, that is.
I don't want another bowl.
I don't know if you're full or not.
I'm full.
Okay, I can get you a bowl, sure. Let's head back down then. Yeah, good to know. There's a throne room up here, actually.
A what?
Yeah, that building is apparently a throne room.
I was
I've
right.
seen a building there, but I've never actually saw it before, so... Now
I was actually right about it.
You
Oh
know,
my goodness.
You know whose it is? Or...
not at all.
Huh.
I don't know if it's technically Oberon's or if it's somebody else. I don't know. But if there is a throne room, that means there's somebody ruling over the place.
I don't think I've ever been this
possibly,
excited
sorta.
to... I don't think I've ever been this excited to know I was right about something. Because I'd only heard about throne rooms and castles and stuff in stories. And I thought that was kind
Yeah.
of similar to one, so I kind of was thinking it was one. But,
Oh wow, there's a lot of people here.
yeah, there are.
What is going on?
Yeah, there. Okay.
It's a joke. A joke with other children.
The bear's inside of George.
So, you know what? They can deal with that themselves.
Okay, it's inside George now. I can't
surgery if needed.
And we are devolving into chaos, and it has not even been half of the day yet.
It really hasn't. Faye are giving people potions that change them.
Yeah.
George made me promise that I
Honestly,
wouldn't
I
drink
do
any.
not want to know. I really don't want to know what is going to happen to me if I were to drink one. Really
Me
don't want to
too.
know.
George had hair, though, for probably the first time.
I saw. That was interesting to see, honestly.
Yeah, it sure was.
Alright.
I do wonder about those socks. What did you call them? Thigh highs?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I guess they're just socks you wear up to your thighs?
Yep, pretty much.
Oh.
A lot of people like them just because they're comfy.
Interesting.
It actually kind of sounds nice. But
Yeah,
I
it
still
doesn't
want
sound
pants
too bad.
because the pants will cover up everything.
It's true.
And that's why that sack of
Hello?
flower petals and everything is important. Huh?
Can I
Does
help?
the town protect you from poisons?
Huh?
I believe so.
Can you get sick from food?
I mean, if it's prepared incorrectly, probably.
Then what's the difference?
The difference is
one
poison is
is
meant to
rejected by
kill
your
you. The other
body.
one will just make your stomach hurt for a little bit.
Yeah.
So weak
Pretty much that.
poisons would work.
No.
No, because it's still a poison. The problem is the end result.
What is that voice?
I don't know. Here you go. Oatmeal, and a cup of milk.
Like a shadling or something?
No.
Give it my help. I'll put it over here.
I don't know. Looked like a shadling. I'm surprised they didn't ask for eyes. And I'll just get this bowl here.
Let me get a seat.
Pour the rest of this in. Actually, it might be better just. There we go. And I'll just put that in the cold box.
Huh. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any meat in oatmeal, so.
Let the pot sit there for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, actually that reminds me that you said that. Hey Jojo.
Hmm.
I seem to have a weird reaction when it comes to meat. I don't know why, but my body has a weird reaction to it. I didn't throw up, but
meat.
I don't know.
Do you? Hold on, do you eat fish though? Didn't you say you used to?
I did eat fish. Yes.
Maybe it's certain kinds of meat.
What was the color of the meat?
It was red. Red meat.
Was it red after it was cooked? Was it cooked?
I think it was cooked.
This was the burger thing that.
How was it again? Oh yeah,
the burger.
Right. It was
he
the
had
burger.
trouble with.
Okay. Then next time you have a meal, I will do up a different kind of meat, just a tiny portion, see if you have any issue with that. If you do, then that means land meat is an issue for you, and I have to exclusively go with fish meat.
And I never heard of an issue like that before.
It was a rare occurrence. There were like certain people from my world that couldn't have certain fish just because I didn't agree with them.
I mean, there are some kobolds in the mines that they couldn't eat any of the meat at all because they would get really puffy and red.
Yeah, that sounds like an allergic reaction, all right.
I really hope that I'm not allergic to any of that stuff.
Well, that's why we're going to test in small batches. If it was too much that you couldn't just get out of your system quickly, then it would be an issue. But since it's going to be something small you can get out of your system quickly, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. You just have to make sure that if you start feeling a reaction, you get it out of you as quickly as possible. If you need help, I can help you.
Is it fine? I don't want to really waste your food since, you probably don't have a lot of it
It's
around.
fine. Yeah, it's fine. Again, small bits. That way it's not like a full course meal is getting thrown away.
Right. Yeah,
Small bits are fine.
Yeah, otherwise,
Okay,
how's your morning been?
It's been hectic. I took sugar cookies to the church, immediately got unexisted and then re-existed. Nikolai caught the plate of cookies before they hit the ground, and then I came back in, talked a little bit. I've been slowly planning a recipe I'm going to be trying here shortly to make
what?
sure it is good and done.
Oh, recipe?
A recipe.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you said something else entirely. I thought you said something like Ruspian, and I don't know what that is.
I would also like to know what it is. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll figure it out. But yeah. Fed the big boy up there. Fed you. Fed you.
Yeah, did hear Chance apparently had a... Yeah, you couldn't really wake him up, could you?
I had to splash water on his face.
Nope.
Oh. Faye, go away.
You good?
Do not take the small and precious bean.
Can't take him.
Wait, it's too late for me.
Do not take him.
Faye, don't.
Come on, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. Get out of here.
I think the Faye is fine. I don't think they're going at you anymore.
Huh?
Okay, good.
Am I...
You're good now. I think you're good now.
Yeah, I think you're good now.
Give it a warning. Don't you dare.
That was weird.
Yeah. It happens, though. I mean, it happened to me until I actually unexisted and then re-existed back at port. So that was something. Yeah, I'm just kind of planning out a recipe, trying to get it in my head, everything I'm going to need. I have enough tomatoes to give myself 2 attempts at it. I just hope I can do it.
Did you figure out the deal with the weird coffee beans?
Weird coffee? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So normally coffee beans look kind of like that. You have to grind them up. That's part of the process of making them into coffee. Same with cocoa, too. You grind up the beans, and then you just,
Wait, so is it
make it
inside
with
the berry?
multiple things. Hmm?
Huh.
Yeah. Sometimes people will just throw the entire berry in. Just. But. Yeah. So I'm grateful we have a bunch, so now I can actually make more coffee. I just need to get some ready. So, 2 tomatoes, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, maybe. No, that's too much sugar. 1/2 a cup. No, that's more sugar. What am I thinking of? 1/4 a cup. Maybe whole tablespoon of salt. Cilantro, oregano. Yeah, okay, I should have it. I should be good. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. All right. But by all means, let me know if you two need anything else. I am just going to be slaving over a stove for a bit.
Right.
I'm good for the oatmeal.
Yeah,
no problem.
It's lovely.
It's fine. You don't need to thank me every time. I did save the rest of it for Chance, though. Like what was left in the pot, I just gotta put it into a bowl and I put it into the icebox for chance for later. I can reheat it up just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case he wakes up hungry again. Still, 2 days, that is. Oof.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't sleep that
He
long.
was asleep for 2 days.
Yeah.
Didn't even realize that.
Okay, let's see.
I guess that's one of the. I guess that's one issue that you gotta take care of. At some point. Or that he doesn't like sleep that much. He doesn't sleep that much.
I don't think he's very familiar with sleeping either. Is that from what he said?
I see.
So I don't know what's going on with him.
It's odd. It sure does sound odd because, as I said before, I've never heard of anyone not required eating.
Yeah. Except a Fae, but
really
he's not a Fae. He has a sundial.
Mm-hmm. Have you anything special planned for today?
No.
No? I wonder actually if I should practice the water magic a little bit again. I haven't practiced anything today.
I should probably try to hang around the market area in case Miss Fox shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Spices.
Apparently I can't go over to that one small pond anymore. Because there's apparently stuff going on over there. I have to practice up
maybe
there.
Huh.
I have to practice by the big tree.
Oh.
It was the only other body of water that he was thinking about. Since I'm just starting. Yeah, okay, I'll just try to go on practice for a little bit on it. Then I'll probably I can come back.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I could still potentially work with some of it, but it's not quite what I'm
Lovely again as always, Giorgio. I left all the dishes on the table.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get to them.
Thank you.
Yep, anytime.
I'm gonna check on Chance.
That might be a good idea. All right.
No. Can't read that. Hmm. No.
I can do it. I can do it. Actually, I might need to sit down and actually read this book over.
Well, Chance is still fine. He's just sleeping.
He sleeps a lot. Jeez. I hope everything's all right with him.
He's not used to sleeping, apparently.
Notebook.
I don't know. It's his test tube thing that he was talking about.
Maybe he just doesn't, like his body doesn't understand when to wake up?
Maybe.
Ah, goodness, excuse me.
Hello?
That could be it, honestly. Hello. Okay. Howdy. Milk bug, dairy bug, dairy bug.
You were here the other day, weren't you?
Yes. Dairy bug.
Oh. There's a shadeling here.
Unless you want.
No.
I'm sure it's fine.
Don't look at me. I don't want you looking at me. Don't look at me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. I can't see
You all have gotten too familiar with the other shadelings. I don't like it.
Too familiar, huh?
People think we're friendly. We're not friendly.
I never thought you were friendly. Ugh.
You all tainted the other ones. You did something to them. I don't know what you did, but I'm gonna find out. And your secrets.
Okay.
Didn't do anything to them.
Like,
you got secrets.
I don't have any secrets.
Just been shooing them away. That's it.
Actually, I do have a secret, but it's not even related to the shadelings.
Oh, what's your secret?
I just got here a few days ago.
Should I tell a shadeling a secret, even if it's like a non-important one?
You should.
I mean, depends on how
It doesn't work like the name
much you
thing,
really
does it?
care about keeping that secret secret. Like, if it's super not important, then I don't see too much harm with it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not important. You could just tell me. Tell me your secret.
I feel like I would still
Let
get
me know
in
your
trouble if I
secret.
told. Like the person would be upset with me.
You could always
Well,
not
I mean,
tell
if
me
it's
the
a
secret
secret
and just
from
give me your
another
eyeball,
person-
and then I'll know the secret.
I'm not doing that either.
Then you could tell me how to break the protection of the town. Is that the secret?
You know, that's how you get
That is not the
materials.
secret either. I also don't think that's even possible.
I don't think anyone knows how to do that.
Nobody knows. Who's nobody? Are you hiding them? Are they a secret?
No, I just don't think there's anyone here who knows. I feel like if they did, everyone would have found a way to leave by now.
No, not a way to get home. Way to break the protection. It could be done, right? This town's been destroyed before. How do you do it?
I don't know.
Last time it happened,
none of us can really answer.
Last time it happened, I think, wasn't it like dragons attacked the village or something?
Oh, that. Well, I mean, yeah, there's dragons, sure, but the Fae don't get along with the dragons, and they're kind of attacking because of the Fae, I guess? I don't know. Something
How
like
did
that.
they do it?
I don't know. All I know is there were dragons.
However, dragons attack? I'm assuming fire breath and magic and probably big stompies.
I don't think that broke the...
Big stompies.
I don't think that broke the protection of the town, though. I think it just destroyed the town.
No. Yeah, like, they just walked in and out because they could. Nothing was keeping them here. I feel
That
like
answers
you
the
would have
question,
to
but I don't
ask
like the
the
answer.
dragons. Yeah, you
Can't
might
do
have
that.
to actually find one. Yeah, fair enough.
Is that...
Because I feel like
it's not
anyone else who was there when the town was destroyed was probably destroyed along with the town.
Having success with your magic?
Yeah.
Yes,
I was
very
told
happy.
it's written in the
Improving
books.
a bit.
I went to the books, but all that's in there is a bunch of weird lines on paper. Doesn't actually say anything.
Yeah, those are
Did you...
those are called words and letters.
Are you the one that stole the
No, it's called scribbles on paper. I opened it and was like, tell me the secrets of the town. Told me nothing.
That's not how that works.
Books don't talk. You have to read.
How do you work it? What is that? Is that magic? Are you a dragon?
No.
Do you do dragon magic?
No.
No.
No. It's called using your own eyeballs, looking at the scribbles, making out what the scribble means.
There's a pattern in
You're
them.
telling me eyeballs do this?
Yes.
Your own
I'm
eyeballs.
assuming you have two of your own. So, you know.
Do you read?
Read with them.
Everyone can read here.
Everybody
I think.
reads. Anybody and everybody can read. You can read.
Except you, I guess. Though you,
Yeah,
you,
but
you know,
can I
a
just-
couple
I'm
words.
trying
Can I
to.
just have your eyeballs and then I'll
Yeah, I
go
know a
read?
little bit.
No. No.
What about you?
You can use your own
Red
eyeballs
one.
to read.
No,
Red one, give me your eyeballs so I can
No.
read.
I can't even
Okay,
read well
so-
enough.
He's still learning how to.
Yeah.
Where's your magic teacher?
Okay,
Who
right
teaches
there.
you this magic?
I don't know. I haven't seen them in several days.
So,
Mm,
do this.
I'm gonna go find someone's eyeballs who can read.
Not. Good luck.
Alright. Okay.
Okay, so I can do it.
Wants to destroy the town. I feel
don't-
like it's not a good idea teaching it how to read.
Well, I don't think it would learn how to
Yeah,
destroy the
probably
town
not.
in the books anyway, because it's just like everything
I
we
mean,
know is in the
one,
library.
why would it want to destroy the town? It's one of the Fae. It kind of, you know, comes here to do funny haha things to us. And coexist with us, I guess? Two, it's trying to do what dragons do, unless it's also a dragon, which it's not, it's a shadeling. How would it accomplish this?
I don't know.
Unless it's a
Logic and
dragon that
reason.
could shapeshift.
I mean, if it was a dragon that could shapeshift, it wouldn't need to ask us how the dragons destroyed this place.
Yeah.
It would just be able to do it. Because it could just change back
Fledgling
into dragon
dragon?
form and do the stompy. Maybe, but
Plus, there's
maybe.
already dragons in town, but they're, you know, not bent on destroying the town. And they're not
Yeah.
super gigantic either,
Exactly.
I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least now I know it's possible. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to do the process of making it Parmesan.
Parmesan?
Yeah, so, cheese. You know cheese, yes?
It is on a burger. Sorry, my tracker's being
Yeah, exactly. That's
funky.
cheese. Don't worry about it.
I heard there was just something called kobold yoga.
You know, maybe, Nerta or Pip is a good, a decent practitioner of it. Teaches it to all the other kobolds as they get here. Elanders, yep, gets your joints going. You know? Yeah, no, there's so the cheese that I put on the burgers is only one kind of cheese. There are also multiple other kinds of cheese that you can all make from the same thing. The only difference is the amount of time they age and the certain ingredients you put into it to get a different flavor. Parmesan is usually a very dry cheese that has a divisive odor, but has a really good flavor when it comes to any sort of tomato-based sauces. And it is not a cheese I currently have. It can also be dried and turned into a powder.
Nope, sorry.
Even further.
It's fine.
So, I'm thinking I get the culture started, let it go for a little bit, then dry it out, probably in the oven, then open air oven maybe. Yeah, maybe open air oven. So just leave the door open. Then let it cool. I don't think I have a grater anywhere. I wonder if Nikolai can make me a grater.
You know who else is kind of sleeping a lot? It's Titus, though it's more meditating.
He doesn't really need to sleep.
The little floaty guy?
Yeah, but last time I saw him, he was bigger and wasn't floating anymore.
Oh.
Oh yeah, right.
Your tail is still going.
Huh?
Are you excited about the magic stuff?
I mean, I can't lie. I was rather excited. Yeah, when I saw some progress.
Oh, that reminds me. Be cautious about potions going around town, or some of the Fae in general today.
All right. What kind of potions are going around town?
So some of the potions are potions you have to agree and essentially consent to. When you drink it and you do so, you become the opposite of what you were. So if you were a boy, you become a girl. If you were a girl, you become a boy. But apparently also the Fae are throwing some potions around as well, I guess, that are kind of doing similar things. And I don't know about the consent thing being there, but it might also be there. Either way, just be a little iffy when it comes to potions today.
Boys are getting tempted to go?
Yeah. And vice versa.
It's happening again.
Huh?
Back in Aranor, the maids in the castle said that I looked very girly and really like putting me in dresses. A lot. All the time.
I see. Well, rest assured, I'm not about to put you on any.
just again, be just cautious when somebody offers you a potion today. And also, just so you know, Fizwick can make some of these as well. So it's out there.
He usually tells
Just
you what's in it, though.
always ask. Yeah, he does. Just always ask what the potion you're getting given, no matter what. If it seems a little iffy, don't take it. Or, don't drink it. You can probably give it to somebody else who might want it. Usually.
I'll check the market again.
God, what would that actually do to me?
Taking the sack with me this time.
Yeah.
I do not want to imagine that.
No.
There's some fey magic going on with it. Yeah.
Maybe. It might have been, honestly.
I mean, don't his jackets and shorts puff out more than they should, even though he's
Still not there.
skeleton?
You make a good point. Why
never
does
thought about
his
that.
pants and jacket do that too? Like,
huh?
I need to sit him down and ask him why. Just eventually, one of these days. Might be a hunch. Maybe it's his original body? Like it still has like the ghostly shape of it or something to fill out the clothes? I don't know.
Maybe.
What are you talking about?
George. The fact that, like his clothing is as if he has like a physical body proper under that instead of just bones.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, right?
It's weird,
Think
isn't
about
it?
that for a minute. His clothing still acts as if he has a physical body instead of bones, even though he is clearly just bones.
Well, Titus kind of has a ghostly body type thing. I wonder if George has the same thing, just invisible.
I mean, it could be. It's possible.
That would be my guess.
It is likely. Also, to be honest, I don't want to lose anything that I have currently. I like my body the way it is. Just thinking back at that potion nonsense.
Well, I think it wears off after a bit.
Yeah, but that little bit would be weird. It just wouldn't feel like me,
Yeah.
I can get, yeah. That would also be rather weird, if the thing just suddenly looked like somebody else. Or something
Actually,
else.
that brings up another curious question for both of you. What do female kobolds have a chest? And do they have a figure? Or Do they look the same as you, just with slight differences, or?
I've seen a lot, like, I've seen some that have, like, a big chest, kind of similar to you, and I've seen some that look closer to me and Zach, and I've seen all kinds of things, to be honest.
Okay, so there's a bit of an in-between wiggle room. Okay.
Sometimes you can get confused, too.
Oh yeah, I'm fairly certain, especially if there's no major distinguishing traits between the two.
Yeah.
I think actually the ones in my world did have just a slight bit. You wouldn't be able to tell just by looking from far away, but they do have a little bit of a slight different trait, like a sort of skinnier body than what I do have.
Okay. Fair.
Though I still had to ask at times.
Because after all, for all you know, it could just be somebody who's a bit thin.
Yeah.
Well, where I'm from, they figured it out as soon as you're born, and then at that point, you immediately knew what you were going to be doing for the rest of your life. If you were a girl, you'd be always taking care of the eggs and the baby kobolds, and if you're a guy, you would be working in the mines. I don't know how they check, but yeah.
Interesting. Well, I am sure they have their methods.
I will say though, at least with adults, it is easier to tell if you lift up the loincloth.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
There are many
Usually
exceptions.
is the go-to. Probably.
I am also an exception to that. I will not go into any further detail.
Fair. I mean, that's kind of why I'm a little cautious about the potion myself.
I feel like if I took it, it wouldn't. If it's just a gender swapping thing, I don't think it would change very much.
See, that's what I don't know. Well, then again, most of the people like me were like me, generally. Like, our subspecies kind of just all are the same sort of build and look.
Drifting.
Oh.
It's alright. The Fae were trying to drag you that way.
Yeah, apparently.
Yep.
So to drag me away.
By the way, Jojo, why? I'm just curious. Why did you suggest for me and Zach to sleep in the same bed? It's just, I don't know. We didn't really think about it until yesterday.
Well,
We just kind of.
One, because I was just thinking, like, it would be saving space, because you're both kind of short. And, like, one of those beds could easily, like, if you laid sideways, you could probably have two of you both on a single bed. And also, because I thought it'd be funny and cute. Mostly the second one.
I mean, it sure did make me just fall asleep up there.
Well, there you go.
It definitely saves space, though.
Right?
I think he was
Again,
more
like you guys, you're
embarrassed
very
than I
short.
was, though.
That's why I was originally backpedaling, like saying, I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it is the option. It is there.
No, it's like, I'm fine with it. I was just embarrassed.
I didn't want to mean like I was trying to insinuate anything. I was just saying like it was
Right.
a logical choice. You're both small. You could both like sideways lay on one of those beds.
If anyone's insinuating anything, it's Theodore.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
He said we were
He was
flirting with
talking
each
about we
other.
were flirting.
Yeah, but like I don't think we were flirting. We were just talking.
I actually didn't even know what flirting means until he told us.
Sounds like Mr. Theodore was making assumptions. Such a scholarly mind, and yet he did not understand the basics of.
He also thought we were
human
dragons at
interaction.
first. So.
I wonder if that's going to be a permanent thing. He's going to always be like that or not, or if that's going to wear off too.
Wait.
Don't know.
Are you telling me
From my
Theodore's actually
experience,
Ted?
most potions usually wear off.
But he said he'd been here a lot longer than I had. But I was under the inception that Ted was here almost like the exact same amount of time as me. Maybe arriving a day or two earlier?
Yeah, I'm curious if like his memories kind of muddled along with the effect of the potion, because he's a lot more eloquent and intelligent, but at the same time, like there's bits of him that just aren't quite there as to what he was before, what he used to be.
At the very least, it seemed to rejuvenate George after he went back to normal. Because for a few days, George was kind of seeming like he was a little out of sorts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe while he's like this, he can figure out how to make a car. And then when he goes back to normal, he can just follow the instructions. And then he can start selling cars again.
What's a car?
Right. So imagine, if you will, a pot of boiling water for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a little cylinder on top, hooked to it, to the lid. This pot is sealed all the way around. The lid has been melted to the pot, so it makes this perfect little container of just water. Maybe with like a little hole in it where you can pour more water in. So, in this tube on top of it is this little weight that keeps getting pushed up, because when water boils, steam happens and raises and pushes it with pressure. And this there's this lever hooked to that metal thing that keeps that metal weight that keeps getting pushed up. And as it pushes it up, the lever turns. And while it's turning, it's moving something. Maybe it's a wheel. Maybe it's a little
rope,
a gear or a cog or something. It's moving something, and that in turn, once the weight lifts, the pressure gets released, weight goes back down, and it just keeps happening over and over and over again. That is an engine, a very basic steam engine. Now, say you put this engine into a contraption like a cart that you would normally have a horse carry or pull. Instead of the horse, you make the little turny thing hooked to the wheels. So now, while you're boiling the water and it's putting pressure and pushing that weight, which is then turning it, it is hooked to the wheels and thus turning the wheels. So then you have somebody build in a little valve or a stopper so that the steam doesn't go up and push the wheels. And then you also add a sort of wheel that you grip on to turn in order to position the wheels left or right. That is a car. A very basic car, but it is a car nonetheless. It is a vehicle you ride around in without any sort of horses pulling it or pushing it.
I would certainly like to see a car.
I mean, we might be able to possibly pull something off like that. I mean, Steam isn't that advanced. We could probably pull it off.
I remember Titus saying something about toy trains at one point, but I think he was mumbling to himself when he was meditating.
Maybe. Possibly. But
He was talking to me about that a little bit.
Oh?
He used to be a person who sold these vehicles.
I don't remember the explanation all too well, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's mostly what a car is. It's very simple, very basic. They got a lot more advanced where I'm from and where Ted's from. To the point where we were using different sources of fuel in order to make the heat, to build the pressure in order to knock heavier weights up to release the pressure and cause a lot more rotation. So you could go really quickly. And also the carts were mostly made of metal and had a little roof over it and a bunch of seats in it. So you could sit comfortably and move around. As well as also ferry other people around. Yeah. There are a lot of things from my world that are just... Honestly, they sound like magic. And it's kind of hard to explain it without explaining a lot of history. Like, a lot of history. And to be frank, I was not a great student when it came to history. So, not the best at explaining it. I mean, hell, I still can't remember who, like, the 13th ruler was of our big country.
How many rulers were there?
I want to say at least 50?
That's a lot.
Yeah, so there was this whole system where they could only be a ruler for like 2 years, or was it 4 years? No, it was 4 years. And then they had to be re-elected because the ruler in the area was chosen by the people and all the different places of the country.
It's really different from a king.
Essentially, they ran around. Yeah, kind of. Well, sometimes kings and their lines are the only ones who rule a kingdom. So unless kingdoms work that way, like they vote in a king. Most of the time, it's always just, well, my son was born, he is now to be the new king, and then he becomes the king. and he has a kid, and he goes, well, this child was born, they're going to be the new king. And so on and so on and so on.
That is generally how a monarchy works, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Also, hi. Do you need anything?
Hello.
Can make you some food?
No.
You seems like Zack is falling asleep on your shoulder.
A cup of tea would be nice.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. I can get you a cup of tea made. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What?
Holdings. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna try to make it cuter, but no.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and get the tea leaves going. Alrighty. Cup here for you. Okay. Did he pass out?
I think he is falling asleep.
Wow.
It looks that way. It must be very comfortable.
I mean, I know that or my explanations are very dull.
I thought it was interesting.
I've heard drier.
Even though I've heard it before, it's still interesting to me. Cars and trains sound really interesting.
Oh, yeah. We actually used to use them a lot to get around different countries, different nations, across different crevices and ravines.
And what you were explaining was not very dissimilar from a train.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, cars and trains are very similar. It's just one is stuck on rails and the other is kind of freeform, can go wherever. Which, honestly, trains are better off for it because that means they can just go quicker.
They have a
They don't have to worry about steering or turning.
Simply go.
Mm-hmm. All they have to worry about is getting up to speed and stopping. That way they can make deliveries of people and goods. Okay, let's see here. Should be good. There you go. Cup of tea.
Thank you.
Yep. Wait. So, I suppose here's a curious question. How active, or how, not active, that's not the word I'm thinking of. How abundant, that's the good word. How abundant was magic in your worlds?
Probably pretty common considering a lot of the crystals we mined were magic.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the people I saw didn't really use it, and we weren't allowed to use it, except like one shaman, and that was just because some. All I know is the word regulations or whatever.
That makes sense. Especially if it's something that can be distributed. Places, kingdoms, countries are going to want to regulate it, make sure it's within some sort of safe amount that only the public can have access to, or only certain groups or places.
Not
like have just random people having it willy-nilly.
It was like only one of the women were allowed to be the shaman at any point. So really they only replaced the shaman when one of them died. And they would kind of be like
fair enough
a doctor, but sometimes they also didn't know magic either, so just kind of went with making potions and things, and didn't always work. Thankfully, I never needed one, but I know there's a few cases where some people had bad potions and they died from it.
Yeah, too much of one ingredient or another being too so much so that the body can't handle it. Sounds about right. What about you, Orion? How's magic where you're from? Plentiful? Not so plentiful?
It was very common where I was from. Almost everyone studied it, or at the very least knew of it.
Was it a taught thing? Is it you had to be born with the gift for it, or?
It's usually a taught thing.
Okay.
There was even a college specifically for mages.
Oh. Okay. Means magic probably became a part of everyday life, honestly. Usually is how things go when those kinds of places exist. Okay. Gosh, he looks really comfy over there.
Zach is squeezing your hand in his sleep.
I suppose that's a testament to these couches.
He's squeezing my hand.
Aww.
Soft.
See, this is what I'm talking about. It's just adorable. This is when I wish Tobias was here. Just so he could be like, sneakily snap a little picture.
What?
You two, like this, over there.
What's a picture?
Adorable. It's that thing Tobias makes. He has that little box he looks at people with, and he just hits a little button on it.
I've never seen that.
Really? You should talk to him about it. Ask him to show you. Makes a little flash, and then the thing he takes out, he needs to take time to develop, most likely. And what he shows you afterwards would probably be like this little square, and in the middle of the square is an image of you. Or whoever or whatever he's taken a picture of. That's what a picture is. Think of it like
Like a drawing?
A drawing of you. Yeah. It's just nobody technically drew the drawing.
Hmm.
I can't really explain that one away because I don't know anything about like how pictures are made and work and whatnot. I just kind of know generally how it works. So you're definitely going to have to ask Tobias about that, for sure. Wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him for a bit.
Which one is Tobias?
The Blackbird.
I saw him earlier today.
Yaethal. Yeah, I did too. I just haven't seen him for a while, so I don't know if he's out in the forest with everybody else or maybe he's developing photos. I don't know.
He might be.
Maybe. Sorry, pictures. Photos is another word for pictures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, I'm still surprised Ted learned magic. And has magic. No, Ted.
Oh, Ted.
Unless you have magic and I didn't realize.
I don't.
Okay. So at least we're both in the no magic club together.
Nothing wrong with not having magic.
I mean, yes. But at the same time, when you come from a world that didn't have magic to begin with into a world that has magic, it's kind of disappointing to realize you weren't given the ability to also do said magic. Like, you have a sundial, really,
Well,
and
there is
it's
magic
these
in a lot
straps.
of things. You don't not necessarily need to be able to cast spells to perform magic.
I mean, I guess, but like, I was kind of hoping I would be, like, you know, fireballs or gusts of wind or something. I don't know.
Even then, you would probably need to start with the amount of times I had students come into my class and being like, "Teach me fireball, teach me lightning bolt," and they have just started their first year of the academy. They do not even understand the concept of magic yet.
I mean, fair. But that will be kind of anybody who first comes into it without having done it before. Like, they're up here with their ideas and their thoughts of, I can do all this cool stuff, and you have to bring them back down here to be like, no, you need to start here at the ground basics first to get there.
We have to bring them down slowly, yes. We do not want to outright crush their dreams, but we also need to make sure they understand the basics before reaching the level that they want.
Exactly. Like, honestly, I'd be happy if I could just make a few bubbles pop out of my hand.
I wonder if there's a potion that Physic can make that will let you do that.
Maybe. Honestly, there's probably a potion he can make from damn near anything.
Profession, I would imagine you would benefit from being able to create fire, water, manipulate as such.
Yeah.
It's a shame I could not bring any of my companions here, though they would also get trapped here. There is one such I think you would mightily benefit from. He also has a passion for cooking.
Okay. Honestly, I'm kind of excited that we have another in the town who is potentially a cook.
Oh.
I can actually talk shop with somebody and trade recipes.
Who would that be?
I mean, I do not consider myself a culinarian because I do not do it in the fashion that you do, but I do dabble in the culinary arts.
I mean, the methods can be vastly different. You don't need to do it exactly one way or another if you're doing any sort of cooking. I mean, I've literally learned that you can go from land cooking to sea cooking to back and forth between both, and it's just a different method. That's all it is.
Well, I mean, I've not touched sea cooking, but then again, we're not really. Where I come from, we are landlocked, I believe the term is. So we do not engage much in water-based pursuits.
Whereas for us, that was sort of our entire existence for, I want to say, 1,800 years?
That's a long time.
Fascinating.
Yeah. It's only in the past 200 or so years that we've actually started to adopt, like, surface and air cooking. Because before those 200 years, we kind of weren't... so I call it air cooking. It's essentially just how you would normally cook on the surface. And the reason we called it air cooking is because we sort of built restaurants, facilities, kitchens, and whatnot that how to go about this. This is another conversation that's going to be potentially long-winded. So if you can imagine 2 doors and a small space in between for maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 people, these 2 doors separate you from the rest of the restaurant or the establishment and the kitchen. Well, there was a certain mechanism so that when you go into this small space in between, after the door is closed behind you, all of the water drained from that passageway, and then the inner doors opened into the kitchen, which also had no water in it. These were air cooking stations, because we learned some foods we could make without cooking them underwater, and that's kind of how we started a little bit. It's still a work in progress. I've been learning a lot more here than I did back there, because it's still a relatively new procedure. Over 200 years, and we still can only make certain things. And we also have to make them in certain ways so that way they will stay stable and in one piece underwater.
Interesting. I've never seen a airlocked kitchen before, but there is a first for anything.
Yeah. It also is because a lot of us have only just started. Like, I want to say around that 200-year mark, like when we first learned we could cook that way, was also around the first time we were learning about the surface, like going up there, exploration teams in suits filled with water so they could stay moist while they continued roaming around the surface. That's why when I came here, I thought everybody that looked relatively like yourself or Ryan here were screechers, as we called them. They had a scientific term for a name, but most people just called them screechers. They had hair all over their bodies, and they consistently screamed at us and threw things at us. Jury is still out on whether or not they were sentient. We don't know yet. Or at least, I don't know if we know anymore or not. Like, again, that was still scientific debate whether or not they were sentient. We couldn't bring them down to us because we learned very quickly they could not survive underwater when we tried to take a test sample or two down with us. They don't have the equipment to breathe water. So
underwater.
yeah. We learned very quickly we were the only things able to be down in the ocean.
I understand.
I know there was talk about a scientific team setting up a lab up there, but I hadn't heard anything about anything past that. Also because a lot of us were starting to question whether or not we would move ourselves up to the land or not. Lots of wars, lots of weaponry we created kind of made some sections of the waters not so great. Or livable, or hospitable. Yeah. So, yeah. That was roughly where we were. We just learned about certain creatures up there, certain plants up there, tried to cultivate them down below. Some, not so much. Some, maybe a little. Learned about how we could essentially have a room that was able to just have air into it and all the necessary requirements to do so, which honestly was a pain and a half because every time around the first trials of it, room kept collapsing. Like they'd build up the room, they'd drain it of water, and then just...
Sounds similar structural problem.
And then, scientists realized, oh, it's because the room has no pressure built up into it so that, it can stay and push against the pressure of the water so down far below. Well, guess we better fix this by pressurizing the entire room. Howdy.
Zach is squeezing your hand almost at an uncomfortable level by now.
Nice. Was your venture successful?
Zach?
Sure tried to skull him, but it took a lot of bruises from me and a lot of others.
Okay. Would you care for a pot of coffee?
Hey, Zach.
I would love some coffee.
I'm
Just
squeezing
how
my
to win
hand
me
really
over.
hard.
In a second.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. That's embarrassing.
To learn my regular favorites.
No.
You okay?
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Fine. I was not expecting to wake up like that.
You're just squeezing my hand a lot.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't mean for that to happen. Did I guess I just was a little bit tired and just fell asleep.
Yeah.
His tired face is red again.
I can't live without the stuff.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm being embarrassed. It's just like we slept in the same bed. It's just you kind of fell asleep and then leaned over.
What if they don't have coffee?
Yeah, I don't know. I find it so embarrassing, but
coffee seems to be quite prevalent in most realms.
just kind of does.
I'm glad to have such a universal round equivalent.
It goes by many names, but the concept is still...
Wasn't too bad for you, was it?
No.
There was one place where they simply just called
Okay,
it...
I'm still sorry.
It's okay.
Mm.
My hand's better already. It's just all you're doing is squeezing real hard.
Okay.
After getting thrown around the
We've
ball
still got
like
plenty
that,
more.
That's nice.
Oh god, that's embarrassing.
Oh.
I had a dagger and I tried to stab it, but it was just full of stone. So
Morning.
Yes. That's understandable. I've known of
Yeah, I'm sorry I fell asleep. Sorry that I fell asleep.
hard materials.
It's fine.
Oh. Yeah, I'm good.
Goodness for that show.
He was just squeezing my hand kind of hard.
You can see his face be entirely red.
You are sleeping quite soundly.
Oh, I was.
Tobias missed it.
Yeah,
It
you
would have
were.
been a perfect picture. Oh, well.
Hey, I don't know your name. I'm still learning. The
My
Red
name?
Cobalt, Mr. Red Cobalt.
Jasper.
Okay.
Jasper.
Hmm.
Right. Is it true that you came out from the outside of the barrier? And they got stuck here?
No? Well,
Oh, okay. Then I
maybe
guess I have so
technically,
much wrong.
but it was more like... No, I was in a different world entirely. It's like like everyone else here. Everyone else here comes from a different world and then ends up here.
I see.
But
Well, there goes that hope.
I never lived in the Fey world to begin with.
Yes, sorry. I guess someone just got miscommunicated that you were from outside the barrier. Oh well.
And I know there are some people that visit here from Burrow, which is
Burrow.
another town, but
I know a lot about that place. Ace, I got some memories. Ace did some memory shenanigans for memories for someone from there.
I just wouldn't recommend actually going to Burrow.
Oh, that's awful. It's so awful. I don't know if any of you know what toxic waste is, but it's everywhere there.
I know what uranium is.
Yeah, uranium. It's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They use it for lights, lamps, everything.
Yeah.
Some of the kobolds
call it
in the
the glow.
mines found out the hard way what uranium was.
We don't have anything like that from where we have black tar, but that is as dangerous as it gets.
Well, I remember one of them saying, "This sign can't stop me because I can't read," and then they went and touched the uranium, and
Classic.
No,
that's...
And then their hand fell off after a few weeks.
Oh, maybe not. So
Yeah.
Yep.
They're still alive though,
Yeah.
which is lucky because I've seen some of them get really, really sick, and then they feel better for a little bit, and then they just got really sick and died really quickly.
Memories that I got from the town over. He moved to basically in the boonies from the main city because that exact reason. He felt like there was too much of the glow in the city, and that he didn't want to get sick, and that everyone in the town kind of sucked too. But that's unrelated.
I feel like at this point everyone in Burrow is immune to it, but I don't think anyone from here should ever go to Burrow if they can help it.
Probably not.
People still get sick
That would be
there.
a good idea not to.
They do have higher resistance, but yeah,
Oh.
still get uranium sickness sometimes.
Probably it's because they've been around it for so long. Just naturally, evolution has taken its course, and they've just built up a resistance to it.
Evolution?
Another interesting fact about Barrow is they've gotten fairly advanced with their flintlocks.
Well, one of those fox girls from there said that they saw someone's skin fall off. Ugh.
Yep, that can happen. So evolution. It is the idea that when we continue existing for ages and ages and ages, like you have a kid. Your kid grows up, they have a kid. Their kid grows up, they have a kid. as you're continuing to have kids and make more generations of your family, you are slowly changing over time, depending on your surroundings.
Oh.
So, if, say, a family of kobolds lives in a desert, and they continue having more kobolds, eventually the desert heat that is affecting the first generation of kobolds won't be affecting them as harshly as, like, the seventh generation, or so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Over time, you as a group of people, sentient people, are changing and evolving. That's what it means. You are changing slowly over a long period of time to adapt to your surroundings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So if these people from Burrow continue to live there, near those glowy rocks, having kids, growing up, them having kids, and so on, over time, their surroundings and environment changed how they were. So you would look at maybe 10th generation and back at the first generation, and they are radically different just because of how long it's been that they've been surviving and adapting to their surroundings.
Actually, there was a company back called Reborn Company back where I'm from, what it was called. And what do is, so I told you about how slimes would power the airships. So they bred a bunch of slimes, killed them off, put in an airship, and just did that over and over and over to get to make, and took the ones that were the most combustible to get the highest combustible slimes. They went through a lot of slimes, but it worked.
That sounds awful.
Basically, speeding up the process of evolution.
So that's kind of how, like, husbandry works in a sense. It's essentially you just did husbandry, but with slimes. And husbandry is and setting them on fire is essentially raising livestock. So beasts of burden, beasts that are mostly used for food.
I like the fish.
And just continuing to, like, feed them. Yeah, kind of like the fish. And continuing to feed them, let them have kids, and, keep their population high. And then just having some of them. Like, whether
also
it's
like the
big
chickens up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Selective
It's
breeding,
just like that.
I think it's another word for it.
Selective breeding, yeah. Choosing one specifically for, like, their genes and their traits, and then just breeding those two to get offspring that are a good combination of those traits, and then doing it again,
Pretty effective, though.
Yeah, morality of it, kind of Effectiveness, for sure. But that's kind of also a downfall of our civilizations in general. Morality tended to fly out the window. As long as the results were good.
Above all others. What my father always said.
Yeah. Honestly, kind of the same with your world and how they treated kobolds. You were efficient workforce, but morality of essentially keeping you all there to repopulate and just continuing to push you to work, probably not a good thing. Probably not great. I mean, the fact that you were enslaved was also not great, so it kind of speaks volumes. But some worlds are just like that.
I'm grateful I was never in either of your
And some
worlds.
people are like that.
Oh yeah, they were awful.
Oh no. No, you would not want to be in my world.
No,
Again,
was quite
we waged
peaceful
wars that
compared to
poisoned
yours.
our own areas.
It's not to say we
found
haven't had wars, but
well, yeah, but like we literally, because we had no magic, learned how to use the elements of our world, our land, our seas, everything, to make weapons that could annihilate entire countries and make it so no fish could ever live there again safely.
That's
Could
terrible.
not grow crops.
Weapons?
That sounds as
I know
bad as a dragon
my
attack.
world actually did, and that was disastrous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Actually,
No,
that sounds worse than a
ours
dragon
were
attack.
Similar, I think. Maybe.
Ours is
nuclear
I think
fission.
both technology
Ringing any
level,
bells?
culturally very different.
Yeah, nuclear fission. That ringing any bells?
It was more just we basically just took a big needle up into I don't know if you know what this is, space, shot it very far away, and then had it come back down, and that made a.
Gotcha.
This stuff is
We haven't
terrifying.
got that far yet. Yeah.
Ugh.
We came from worlds that were much more violent because
war-ridden,
differing ideologies,
What is
differing
happening to my
beliefs,
ears?
differing anything.
What is happening to my? Yep.
Maybe the Fae are just playing with them. I don't know. Again, I unexisted over there and suddenly was back over at the port. I feel like it's just a haha funny Fae day.
Oh.
Possibly.
But yeah.
Okay.
Our worlds are scary.
They sound it.
When you don't have the ability to use magic, you invent ways to hurt other people. You figure out how to.
It might as well
Because
be
you can.
magic with how far we got.
Fine.
I mean, fair.
Huh?
Might as well be.
What's that?
That level of devastation is equivalent to
Something
just
keeps
a
messing with
very
my
high
ears.
level magic spell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who is here?
I didn't realize I might have stepped into something.
Whoever is here.
We're talking
Let
about
go.
weapons of mass destruction.
Let his ears be.
Discussing about how deadly their worlds were.
Oh, no, it's Fizzwix.
I see.
Fizzwix. Your ears.
My ears? What of it? What of my
So-
ears?
Your ears are moving.
You're dancing.
Okay, they stop. Didn't
No, they've stopped.
they? No.
No.
Nope. Yep.
Is one of these Fae messing around?
I think
That's
so.
something happening.
Maybe.
So.
They've been doing funny things all day.
Oh, they stopped moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
What
one
about
of
you,
them was
Fizzway?
messing with your ears.
Do you have any weapons of mass destruction in your world?
I mean, like there's catapults, and you could utilize magic
about
for
the
some
extent that
pretty
we
nasty
had.
things. Utilize magic for some pretty nasty things, but not too much. You would have to have like a large group
Okay.
of mages come in, or
What is the most powerful amount of magic gathered in one place you've ever witnessed? And what did it do?
that I personally witnessed. Well, that was the work of a necromancer. Particularly
Okay.
powerful one. He had managed to amass a great deal of mana.
Who's
from
touching my
people
ear
who come
again?
seeking wisdom from him. He had tricked them
Oh,
into
hello,
turning
you
them into
two.
undead slaves,
Hello.
servants.
Hello.
In return, he had also taken the mana from them, stored it, and afterwards used that to raise more undead.
Okay, so he just essentially made an army. Nothing.
It was
essentially that was big or.
We fight a golem
Kaboom.
today.
I've never
Yeah.
been history. I've never bore witness to it, but there have been tales
I
of
destroyed the
somebody-
golem.
many mages working together.
Did anybody
to
get
create
hurt?
Firestorms.
I'm not gonna say it was my fault or anything, but yes, someone did get hurt.
Why did I ask
Oh.
why we're on such a dire discussion topic there?
Hopefully they'll be okay.
Oh yeah, they're
It kind of went there.
probably okay.
Yeah, just kind of gauging the amount of destruction
Didn't really ask
that
much.
each of our worlds have kind of done.
Nice.
And for myself, probably for
We saw this
Ed's
weird
world
person in the
and-
Wiz.
Yeah, no, this place is heavily better.
Person. What
Yeah,
kind of
they
weird
crawled on all
person?
fours. They were completely naked. It seemed like,
Everything was
and
a lot bigger, if I
It
have
was?
to admit.
they were fast.
So,
Right.
let's say I'll give you an idea.
It looked like a
And just the
humanoid
amount of destructive
creature that
force.
had no clothes
So-
on.
Honestly, thank God.
Crawling on all
No
fours
one really
and
gives stuff.
eating things like bugs
So,
off the ground or something.
Basic fireball spell.
What?
Has a rather
Yeah.
large radius. Gets a lot of things.
Man, that force is terrifying.
Alright.
The more I hear about
Let's
it.
say one mage is casting this fireball. That's what, like 4 or 5 targets, depending? If they're all kind of clumped together?
Depends on where, yes, and when. If tactically, you could hit about like 4 or 5, potentially even 6.
Yeah, depends on
put
the
together, but
target
yes.
location.
Alright, now imagine a fireball,
We'll
but
say
it
this
can hit
is-
an entire
Is somebody playing with my hair now?
Yes.
That sounds
Is what happened with what? Oh yeah, someone's totally playing with it.
So,
Yeah,
think
they've
about
been
just
they've been
an
like
entire
playing with my
continent.
hair and my
Several
ears.
different kingdoms with
Same with Jasper's.
Oh yeah, that
Ears.
multitudes of people.
I wouldn't
whole
question
kingdoms
it.
full.
It probably has
And
no
there is a
effect.
single fireball.
I don't like what you're
Probably.
saying.
One kingdom says, I don't like what the rest of this country is saying about our kingdom. And they launch one single fireball. And that fireball hits the middle of the country and raises almost all of the entire country except for that one kingdom. Scorches the ground, makes it unlivable, unplowable, unable to have crops at all in it. That is what we could do to each other.
That sounds
We
like
did do that
did
to
have
each
to
other.
affect the,
And
to
we
affect the
didn't
lands.
have magic.
Oh yeah, we did have a similar event, but that took a tremendous amount of power and only ever happened once.
Now, imagine that every single kingdom in every single country had this. And the only reason anyone is not launching them is because everyone came to a unanimous decision after seeing it the first time not to use them.
Oh, that's nice.
That is the only reason.
Hmm.
Yeah, thankfully we all had good common sense and said, let's not do this because it was super bad.
Then why?
I take it yours
Somebody
didn't?
did it, and then everybody
No.
agreed never to do it again.
Yes. Well, when
Yeah,
you say it made
except the problem is we all know that everybody has them. And there's always a threat of, if we don't like what you've done, we could use it. But that could make us go to war with this kingdom. But that'll make us go to war with this kingdom. Entire countries looking at each other and saying, if you do it, we will respond in turn. That is what my world was. Everybody was in a stalemate.
That
Third,
sounds
The
like
disagreement for
draft
my
in here?
place was
Because-
governments. One didn't like that this place was, what was it?
It's either the wind or the fae again.
The type of government and
It
decided.
seems a little haunted.
Now there was only capitalism left.
What do you mean? What?
Okay. Floating, fluttering by itself. Unless that was
Where is
the
it?
wind. It's
The wind,
fluttering
is
by
it?
itself.
Does it look cool? If I do this, does it look cool?
Oh, there it goes again.
It does a little, I will admit.
Does it look cool? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit.
You think you can prank me, Faye? You're just making me look cool.
Yes, that looks quite right.
Yes, indeed. Oh.
But yeah,
you gotta turn it around
that's,
on them. That's the trick.
I think they're playing along with it.
That's generally how we were.
Yeah.
And this
Yes,
place is
no,
by
we
far
only
much more
had
peaceful and much more
one event of that
enjoyable.
catastrophe level.
Yeah.
Something. It was done by. We never knew their name properly. She was only written down in history as the sorceress.
Sorceress.
Through a tremendous amount of power, she tore land from the land, threw it into the air, devastated crops, and eventually she was put down.
Probably like,
Or so the history books say, but
Ooh, actually, we were talking about this earlier. There was. Okay, so in these fantasy lands, at least in books, there's always like a great hero that slays them. Was there a great hero? I just want to know. They took her down?
5 of them actually, yes.
Ah.
Alright. Let me go ahead and.
There was, what were their names? It's been a while since I read the book. So history's not really my forte. I tend to teach a different category altogether. There was, let's see if I can remember.
Holly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's been quite
It's okay. You
some
don't
time.
have to. I get that.
The names will probably come to
I was
me
informed
later.
about the
single hero.
Yes,
Eris
the
tricks.
5
Was that what it was
heroes.
called? That was you was calling it.
There was
The trick you're playing on. The trick you're playing on Michael. The Eris tricks or something like that.
I don't quite remember.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So it's always
Okay.
nice.
I just said, well, that's fine. Maybe it's a secret. That's okay. I'm gonna keep the joke going with Michael. All right.
You do you. I don't know what you're talking about, though.
Actually turned out well.
Wait, what do you mean? Would you not remember pranking Michael?
Oh, I should let JoJo know.
What?
Oh, it's about something. One sec. Actually,
What did I do to Michael?
Thought you were pranking him. Were you not?
I'm not sure you're talking about.
oh, I need to head to bed.
Okay, I'll keep that in
Hey,
mind.
JoJo, to let you know, by the way.
Yeah.
Strange things are
I
happening
know- I
today.
was told
In that case, never mind. Don't worry
that
about it.
Slept under the arena.
Okay, yeah, it's probably nothing.
It's probably nothing.
Thanks for popping in, though, Fizwick.
Of course, of course.
And I always like talking to you. You're always fun to talk to.
Yeah, there's a bed.
I appreciate that, Lou. Thank you.
And like a whole room. So I think
let's
if no one's
see.
taking up resident there, I might as well yoink that.
I don't believe we've met
By
either.
all means.
Might I call you friend?
No, I don't believe so.
Probably not.
Professor
That's probably where I'll be from now on.
Gachino.
Okay.
Professor.
Fair enough, but if you
pleasure
ever
to
want,
meet you.
don't want to
Fizwick,
travel all the way back
alchemist
up
by
there,
trade.
just let me know. That'll be
Sure,
open for
It's a
you.
long walk, but
Very well.
I can't keep sleeping my dog.
I was a alchemist of sorts. We didn't really call it alchemy. It was more colomancery. The magic of cooking.
Oh, I see.
You as well.
Well, the Alchemical Society of Magical Research is always looking for more members if you'd like to join us. Or if you perhaps passing through.
I did arrive a fair while ago and I took some time settling myself in a new place.
I see.
What are you guys laughing about?
Right there, just looking at you.
Oh, can I get you anything?
Beady eyes gazing down at you.
I mean,
okay.
I'm alright.
How's it going? I'm just gonna enjoy the show by just sitting here and
and
watching.
everything was alright. I took a nap and I hadn't seen anybody else around in town. I assume they're all in the forest.
Yes, no, I believe
I think they
all
might still be.
left to the forest.
Makes sense.
How did the crystal thing go?
Crystal thing. Oh yes. As you'll notice, all the crystals, the massive crystals around town, are now glowing blue as opposed to their stagnant red. Went quite well. Although I definitely need a nap. I've restored some of my mana, but still not back to full.
Fair enough. Are you alright?
They were right there.
Oh, sorry, what?
I think they're just saying things, right?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm having a
No one's there.
Enjoying the evening. Oh, I got news for you, Miss Jojo, by the way.
Surely.
Okay.
Yes,
we brought back a whole slew of
It was a
these
pleasure to meet you.
mimic
I
bugs,
apologize. What was
see.
your name again? I'm sorry. My brain is going.
Professor Chino.
And apparently they can be
Professor
used in cooking. You
Kino.
get like some mimic bugs.
Are you okay? Yes.
Process of separating the bugs.
No.
Yeah, apparently these they
Professor
look like
Professor
coins and
Chino,
gems and whatnot, but they're
Chino.
actually and
Yes,
apparently they can be
Professor
used in
Chino
cooking.
is
And
short.
Nikolai is in the process of
Right.
separating them.
I want to make sure I get
And
the
you
honorifics
bring over
correct.
the juiciest
All
bits,
right.
and if you're
Well,
welcome, you're welcome
you
to
earned that.
experiment with them
So-
if you'd like to. Apparently
Yes,
they're
if you'd
good.
like to see our Alchemist Tower, I
okay.
can bring you there.
I know for a fact that if you will, and Nurta are fans.
Explore the
Yeah.
interior. I didn't want to be rude
Okay.
and intrude somebody's workplace.
Mimic bugs.
Oh no, by all means.
Did they, like,
Yes, hello.
one
Good to
eat
see you
them
all back.
themselves?
Fizwick, I come from the forest. I'd like to take a look at it.
I know where Catherine or Carter is.
I'm actually curious.
I have no idea.
See how it tasted, see how I can prepare it.
Are those the new names you gave to those people? Yeah, I don't know.
No, Carter is the name of the male version of Catherine. And
You're looking forward to it then.
that's all I know.
Of course, of course.
That's what I meant. But yeah, no, I haven't seen them.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Theodore's there, though.
Yes, good, good.
Understood. I'll get to it right then. In that case,
I'll probably see her again. Oh well, that's fine.
There's work that must be done.
I don't want to take up a certain
Could I get some water,
What
please?
about now? I want to see now.
Some what now?
Water. I'm kind of thirsty.
Yeah, sure. I can get you some water.
After...
It's a large flower I picked up in the forest.
After what George did.
Oh, yeah. He's a funny guy. Here you go. Cup of water. Yep. Reminds me, I should take myself a little dip as well. My clothes are getting a bit dry. I am going to be right back. I'm going to go take a dip in that little pond.
I mean, I may be a scientist, but not a doctor. But this is the big box.
He's trying to listen for his sort of heartbeat. Nothing? Okay. Oh, well, okay.
I assure you, when I picked it up, it was a flower.
I wasn't even.
Okay.
Not a flower anymore.
Ted. Well, so you knew. Okay. Well.
Your hip is doing a funny.
Procedure for this? We have a graveyard, don't we? Let's give him a burial.
Good.
I said that.
Who was that?
Uh-oh.
I'm not touching it anymore.
Oh.
What?
Kill with fire!
Back away, no one go near it.
Kill it with fire! Burn it!
As the fox is in town, it starts to heal again.
Isn't that the fox person we saw go after Mr. Big Feet?
Put that back where you came from.
I mean, they look the same, but it might not be the same one.
They look really
Hey. Why is it staring at me?
What is happening with that?
It's Wayne's bag.
Let's see, there's gotta be something I can do, there's something I can do, there's gotta be something.
Okay, someone who's good at burying
Fox-like
things.
creature
Wayne,
seems to be in
you're
a
very
perpetual
physically
state
fit.
of healing the wound.
No, don't bury that thing.
Stabbing through it.
Do not bury
And
it.
the flower.
Why not?
It's a plant.
Stabbing back.
Okay.
You bury a plant, what's gonna happen? It's gonna sprout.
Touch it.
This creature appears to be coming
This will
back to
stop
life and
happening.
dying every time.
It'll become a bigger problem.
We don't know that.
I have never seen a plant being able to do that.
You can tell the fox is not dead. It is almost dying, recovering. Then.
You say that? I don't think that any healers should
In any case, we should
We need a healer.
probably move it
Find a healer.
further away from
I'm gonna go ahead and try this.
establishment. No, I am
But I
not.
can't heal that.
A small box of bug meat.
The little legs, very small in stature, things like people. But if you want them,
The magic
I
that
have
was
it
implanted
collected.
in them outside continues to activate.
Alright, could you use any kind of magic to heal this individual?
Out of the how
so I wouldn't get close to
What
it.
appears to be wrong with the mole I heard from Jester?
What if it spreads to you,
Ugh.
Well,
Aso?
I picked them up in the forest. They turned into a flower. I brought them back here, and now they seem to be continually dying due to some sort of flower.
The flower keeps erupting from their eyeball, you see.
Those of you that remember the first time going out into the forest, this is a curse planted upon this fox, or a fox like this, by Aska, the forest guardian.
Oh. Oh, I can't look. It's ghoulish.
Well, if it's still
I don't like it.
filled, then it's
I
probably
don't enjoy
I've never seen anything like this.
Alright.
Yes, this is
okay.
beyond even my knowledge.
Alright, so we're gonna try the healing potion.
Oh, dear.
Fought long shot, I'm gonna see if it works. We don't really have any of the healers around, so...
I personally throw up because I'm a skeleton.
There you go.
I'm a plant wizard, but...
Please drink. Please drink up. Please. I'm gonna back away now.
Okay. I got a big bag of stuff from the healing hut. Here I got antiseptics.
Oh, I can't look.
The healing potion seems to have increased the speed as the potion is causing me to heal faster and better, and then the magic is activating quicker and quicker to rival the process.
I'm going to attempt to use some
Okay, that made it worse.
creation magic to try to control the plant to settle down.
With your creation magic, however you flavor it, the energy will stem towards the flower,
Yeah, that's right.
and it will cause it to slow and stop activating as quickly. The potion will continue its process of healing the fox, but the flower does not stop. But it slows.
I got healer hut things. I got bandages. I got antiseptics. I got doodads and things. Does that help?
Yes.
Asa was in the first version of the town, which she recognized this.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
As I said, this is a curse placed upon a fox by Eska.
Wonderful.
With the healing potion, the fox will heal more before the flower. Yes, you were there. The flower will activate, but the fox will heal more, including your help, before the flower reactivates. We're getting closer to your desired result.
Wonderful.
It's a curse.
I'll get rid of the curse.
How do we get rid of a curse?
Fountain. The fountain. It cures curses. The fountain water cures curses. Yes, it does.
I will experiment with this.
What? It does?
Asa can
Yes, I've been told that multiple times.
see fountain.
Indeed.
Who told you this?
Well, maybe I can enchant it to be
Several people have told me.
I'll work on it. But it must be good.
Oh dear.
I don't know if it's merely a rumor, but it's worth a shot.
If I put mushrooms on our fox friend here, would the mushroom eat the flower and not the living parts?
You may
Like
try.
the rest of the body?
Thank you.
I can at least control him if it doesn't work, and I could take him
It
back
might
off
work.
again.
I mean, at this point, I'm gonna try anything.
Limited knowledge of curses means you usually need to deal with the individual who placed the curse in the first place.
At the very least, this
Well,
will
we
go
need to get hold of
well.
I don't know if this will do anything.
The only
But
person
I'm
that
going to hope that the mushrooms will
is the person that put the curse
flower
on
and
them in
not
the
you.
first place.
I'm going to hit you with a
I
little
suspect
bit
if Eska put the
of
curse
some
on somebody, he's
spores.
not gonna
You might want to
wanna-
close
he's not
your
gonna wanna
eye.
prick it off.
Don't want it in your eye.
Generally, if you curse
Can you
someone,
do
you
that?
do not have the intention of getting rid of them.
Close its eye, but the fox.
Eska is someone who lives out in the
Okay.
forest. She tends to
Alright, I
garden.
apologize.
Garden are living plants.
Probably going to make
if
you sneeze some
you
too.
harm a
Okay,
garden,
not
she
that,
makes you
wrong
replace the plant.
There we go.
That is what's happening with our friend.
Spores will begin
That
to
is what's
permeate
happening
from
right
the
now. Very
mushroom.
well.
The spores will begin to enter into the fox's body, where the flower is stabbing from, or the natural pores and holes of the fox, like the nose and the mouth and the ears. The flower will continue to rupture.
Oh.
And then when
Okay.
the fox heals again, Nurture, you can feel the spores beginning to coalesce to a point within the fox itself, stemming from the left eye where the flower continues to stab.
Okay. Yeah.
It's completely fine.
Okay.
I'm talking to my friend Nim.
Each time the
Alright, my
flower
little...
stabs, the spores get closer and closer to a focal point.
Okay. Alright, my little mushrooms, my little fungies, I need you to eat the flower, just the flower though, we're leaving the rest. I don't know if you actually hear me, but please.
With the combination of the healing potion, the town's natural energy, I believe the name is Titus's creation magic to sort of control the speed of the flowers.
Question is what?
Thing and the spores, everything will combine to a point, and the energies will grip, in essence, we shall say, seed that was planted within the fox itself. And with one final stab of the flower, the fox will heal again, and the flower will not burst.
Nope, can't have that happen. No.
Spores will grab
Cannot have that. Nope,
and
no gold
coat
on them, sorry.
the seed.
No gold.
And Nurture, you
Okay.
can feel it when the flower would. The spores and the magic stop it from expanding.
No.
Alright, I think we're getting close. Hold on, buddy. Hold on.
You should remove that eye to make sure.
As the towns and the healing properties of everyone else, the fox will become more awake and aware of the situation that is going on, and it will feel a pain on the left side.
No. Nope.
You okay? Can you hear me?
Oh, he's awake. He's alive.
No gold for Nim.
No gold for them.
Nurture, you can tell with your spores, it is still inside.
Speak as Nim speaks.
It is just stopped for now.
Hey,
Have the strangers
are you awake?
sit in the sun.
I'm sure you do. Hey, can we get some water? Or maybe we shouldn't. Should we not get water? Should we not? Would that be a bad
Probably not right away.
Yeah, maybe we should wait. Hey, you're in Sundial. Do you know where that is?
I have some just in case.
Gross. Those free huggers.
Yeah, but these Fey huggers just stopped you from getting turned into a flower? You were almost turned into a flower?
Take the wrong flowers.
This did not turn out as I expected.
I called it one.
I was expecting, honestly, for them to just put
I
it
hate to
back
break
where
this
they
to you,
found it.
but you still have like one of Miss Iska's seeds inside
Back
of
in the
you.
forest, they will just turn into a flower.
And you're
and die.
probably likely to turn into a flower in a very horribly painful way.
I can't tell you guys.
But we're trying to stop
They were a
that.
fox.
Well, yes, they were a fox originally, but when you found them, they were a flower.
No, they were a fox. They
Why
turned into a
would we
flower
want to
right
just
well,
kill
by the
someone?
time I showed up,
Not help them.
Very well.
yeah, usually people don't want to die, so we tried to save you.
Do you want to keep turning into a flower every 5 minutes? I don't think so.
No,
Well, we were
but
trying to
maybe
stop
there's
it.
something we could do to stop it.
Yeah, removing the eye.
It seems like a handle's been had on this situation.
Hey, where exactly?
You can do that, right?
Let's finish showing you that before we
Yeah,
get too late in the night.
I can do that.
Ah,
I
goodbye.
don't.
You want this?
Hello.
I don't think
Yeah, I feel the
Masonic-
spores have coalesced the seed within their eye.
John?
John?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay, well, I gotta say, I think this is the one case in which that would probably work. We do.
The shaveling does what a shaveling do, and it will just rip the eye out from the fox, and it will run off until you feel the
dry socket.
spores are not in the fox anymore. Whatever that was in the eye is gone, and off in the distance, you will hear a and a shadeling whelp.
So I got some good news. On one hand, your troubles are out of sight, and on the other, your troubles are out of sight. Yeah.
But you
I don't
are
believe
alive.
this is the time to make jokes, Nerd.
Just trying to make things more positive, you know. Try to, the silver lining of the clouds and all of that,
I see.
Hey, can we do that water now? Do you want any bugs to eat? We got lots of bugs.
What are you talking about? Why would I eat bugs?
Because they're
Note that
good.
this is a fox. They're a carnivore. They eat meat.
Yeah, bug meat.
Jojo. That fox out there, he might need something light to eat.
Oh, okay. I can mix up that.
Jojo, this individual out here is asking for spaghetti and meatballs.
Well, I can handle that.
I would assume he would need to eat something a little more light after going through what he just went through.
I mean, I don't disagree, but they asked for spaghetti and meatballs. I don't know why.
Well,
might as well.
As they say in the service industry, the customer is always right.
Indeed.
That's a strange thing to say. You alright?
It's often an incorrect thing to say, but we still say it.
You alright?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's
I still feel a little bit sick. I threw up in the bushes outside.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Jojo, keep the glassware.
I did not like that.
You need some water too.
Oh, okay.
We've got Jojo making some spaghetti and meatballs right now.
Jojo, if you have time, could you please also get Zach some water?
Sure.
Somebody's touching my ears again.
Here you go. Here's some water.
The Fae are going home today.
Thank you. For the trauma you went through. Gulch. All right. Until the spaghetti and meatballs are ready, do you want some water or perhaps something else?
I'll make the do. I'll do.
You'll do the do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, how does one do the do?
Oh, my leg is cramping.
You need a hand?
I got it. Look.
Yes, let us
If
take
you
a seat.
need anything from the burrow, I can maybe get it.
Let's not worry about that right now. Let's just have you with some spaghetti and meat.
Flowers and that I survived.
Is that?
Okay, well let's worry about that some other time. Let's first worry about you getting better before we do anything else, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and lay down.
It's a good idea. Why don't you come up here? And why don't you sit at a table, or we got a very cushiony seats up here?
I was thinking, since you and Jasper are both trying to read, maybe you could try teaching you both at the same time. We can see how it goes.
Yeah, he was
Difficulty
mentioning about
explaining
trying
something,
that.
maybe Jasper could help as well. Since he's further ahead than you are.
I mean, yeah, it would be useful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry right now. I actually need to lay down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe
You can do
tonight,
it.
though.
Or maybe early in the morning if you're awake.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to clear a little
Have a good night.
to their nostrils to make sure they can breathe.
Yes.
A meatball
That's
will
a good idea.
shoot out from their nostril.
Well, so Ted,
Where did they go?
Thaddeus.
question. Thaddeus, apologies, Thaddeus. Would you like with or without meatballs?
Oh, I do enjoy meatballs.
How much Parmesan?
Lay it on heavy, my dear.
Understood.
Where did the fox
What's
go?
Farmer John?
Parmesan, it's a
They're
type
sleeping.
of cheese.
Oh.
It's very brittle. It's actually a little bit sour, but it's very good on spaghetti.
Oh, it's sour?
Well, a little bit.
Oh. If it's sour, can I have a little bit? I'll give it to Gracious. It must be diet cheese.
Sure. Parmesan is a very good diet cheese.
Something,
Let's go. I can give him
something's
something
happening
diet.
up there.
You know, this would be great if I had a grater instead of having to knife and cut this into small squares.
Which you
You know, that's what I should have Nikolai make me next.
Yes, I was going to say, I'm sure Nikolai could make one, no problem.
Nikolai is currently on the edge of a
But
cliff,
for
though.
now, why?
I have no idea.
Oh, wait.
What is he doing?
I think I see other people.
There are other people there, yes.
Perhaps some cliff diving. It's very popular in some southern countries.
I mean, there is that water down below in the bay, so...
There is water
sure it'll
down
be
there,
fine.
but there's also rocks.
True, and also with
yeah,
the
there's
velocity
also-
of the height of that cliff, it would still hurt quite a bit if they hit the water.
No.
I believe it's usually
is ready.
around 80
Most
feet. That can be lethal.
And here you are.
I mean, it doesn't really
Again.
matter, but what did, like... Did you get a good
So,
roll?
the tomato sauce, I didn't get it on my first attempt, but with the bonuses, I got a 19 on the second attempt. And the spaghetti in total, altogether, because I made another roll for that, 24.
So, important. You're going to see me rip off all my notes and neatly stack them next to me.
Mm.
Well, thank you, Jojo. It's been a rough day, you know, saving folks from the forest that turned into flowers.
Flowers, goodness.
Do I need to get you some water?
Maybe a beer.
Napkin, maybe? Maybe a beer? You know what? I'll work on that next. Have a nice long talk with Fizwick. Explain brewing. See if he can come up with something.
I'm confused. Where did Thaddeus go? Oh. Excuse me. Hold in.
Gotta ask, though. Was it worth the wait?
Yup.
Happy to hear it.
Some good news. Nikolai's not understanding at the edge of the cliff.
That's great news, honestly. I'm not sure why he would be standing at the edge of the cliff to begin with, but you know what? We all do funny things.
Will you be alright, Ted?
Yep. I'm taking my spitty caddy and going home. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime you want more, just come back.
Some sort of potion, I assume.
Yeah.
Not
I think I
taking
knocked it
all-
out of the park. And I think that might have been him having a taste of home that he's not going to come back to.
Oh.
That's my guess, though. I'll ask him about it when he's maybe a little less overcome. I suppose would be the best word to say.
Yes.
Although, I think it's getting about that time that I go and take a well-deserved rest. Oh.
You should probably prepare some reading material for those kobolds. And then I'll try to teach them how to read a bit more.
Yeah. Would probably be good.
See you tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
See you
I'm heading
tomorrow as
down
well.
to bed.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
I'll be up here in the morning.